gonna love me for my ambition.
Okay. Brah! We're back in this bitch. Sound, for those who don't know, hosting this week again, Cap episode 27?
Something.
27. I want to say 27. 'Cause I think Blessing was 25. Yeah. 27. And yeah, shout out to the Cap crew, first and foremost. Definitely. Production corner per usual. Yep. Swap the camera. The camera. Erlen shall be back, I believe, next week.
Erlen lost some weight from Spain.
He might be abducted out in Spain. I don't know what's going on in Spain lately. You know, something's happening. But we got Edwin and Marloon doing their thing in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Ed Robles. We might talk about his relationship status later on.
Bro, stop.
Okay.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying. You know.
Free agents.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he said it himself, ladies. He's a free agent, so his DMs are open. Flood them like Poseidon. But we're here this week. You know, I have a special guest, the most special people in my life. You know, by default, it was, you know, pun intended, Deja, my girlfriend, my love. She was the most important person in my life.
No, his wife. Get
Oh,
that
yeah,
right.
my wife without a ring. We'll talk about that later. Ultimatum. We'll talk about rings and stuff. But you know, now this gentleman right here, there's a newly important person that me and her have created. And it's Ocean, my son, sitting on her lap. If you're watching on YouTube, you know, their guest this week. You know, it can't get more special. When you're talking about special guests, this is the definition of it right here, guys. So, Ocean, tell the people how tell the people how you know, how you've been, what's going on, what's happening lately, you know, what's up?
Say, Papa?
Oh, okay. That was a mouthful. You know, he's grabbing the mic though. He's gonna get too excited. He keeps looking at me while I'm talking. He's like, "What's Daddy doing?" You know. But yeah, I'm with these people.
These people, the most special people, but we're referred to as these people. Okay.
No, I'm just breaking it down for the general English language. But I guess it did sound crazy. But I'm with them, basically all the time. You know, 24/7, and now they're here on the podcast. So welcome to the show, guys.
Let's get some round of applause, not for me.
You know what I'm saying?
Ocean.
Special guest, but yeah. For starters, how's everyone doing? How you doing, Shadi? How's
He asking me how
I gotta act like I don't fucking I don't fucking know her.
You just said he's with her 24/7.
I know.
But you know,
He knows I'm
let's
good.
act like we haven't been. How's everything? You setting up the new salon? You know, getting it ready to.
Yes.
You know, you haven't really posted it yet, but she has her own space.
Yes.
She's getting it up and running soon. Well, it's already work. There's people already going, but she's gonna get.
Can I
go do your thing. Do your thing.
Just
Here we go.
explain everything.
Already started.
But yeah, actually, you know, I've been working alongside a family member, my cousin, for the past 4 years that I've been lashing. So this is like the first month that I've been I do eyelash extensions, by the way, guys. So this is the first time.
That's your camera.
This is the first time I'm actually working by myself. So it's exciting. I'm almost done with it. I'm going to post everything and all that. But, yeah, everything is going good. He knows that.
Yeah. No, but the people don't know.
But the people you guys don't know.
Yeah, it's thousands of people listening and watching every week. But, yeah, you know, this kid, I don't know if he's really going. He's squirming. He's starting to squirm more than I expected. But Ocean, calm down, Papa. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff, and you're going to talk about it too, so you got to share your opinion. But yeah, man, interesting. Oh, here we go. Let's see let's actually try to get him to say something.
Oh, go ahead,
whoa.
Papa. Damn.
Papa, no.
Damn.
No. It's good. I cleaned it, but
He's
damn.
hungry, bro.
You lucky I cleaned it last week, Papa, but that's not what we're doing. No.
Oh. He's teething,
Get him a
right?
toy. Get him a toy. If we're going to last, we got to get a toy. Oh, no. You about to rip it off. We ain't doing that. Oh.
Damn.
I hope the camera's getting this.
Bro, he lunged.
Is the audio still working?
Yeah, audio still.
All right, let me get it away from him.
Is that teething, bro?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
He has little teethies poking out. So
Yeah, he has teeth officially.
finally.
You know, they've been on and off, like the teething. We were like, is he teething yet? But now he's like the bottom teeth are
Bro,
coming in.
let him bite you the way he bit that fucking mic, bro. You're done.
Yeah, that you got a hold.
He's strong. He be like beating us up. He's a strong baby. He be headbutting
El diablo.
in the morning, right in the morning. Good morning.
Bah.
For those who don't know, he's 10 months and like 2 weeks, basically. No, in 3 weeks. Like in 3 weeks, he's 10 months. You know, he's about to be a year old. We can't wait for that to happen. But I don't know, man. This kid, I knew he was gonna be. You know how boys are. They're. I don't want to say violent, but
They're crazy. They're very hyper.
they're crazy for lack of a better term. And he's been doing. Look at this. This is wild.
He's living up
He's
to
been
the
doing his
standard.
thing, but it's amazing, like witnessing it before our eyes, because we all obviously went through this, like growing up. And I don't know if you have siblings, you probably witnessed it, but having your own child and him going through it, it's like you really gotta start, like however you're gonna quote unquote control him and parent him when he's like it's 2, 3 older. I be like, we gotta start now, because like he has to adapt to certain like things, but she be on sometimes she doesn't like the way I try. So we're just coping through that, you know.
He's more like the hard, like his.
I'm the bad cop. She's a good cop.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm the bad cop. She's a good cop. You know, Papa.
He-
We got a podcast to start, Papa.
So
Jesus.
with Dad over here, his parenting style, I would say, is a little bit more rough. He treats Ocean like he's 15 years old.
No. Allegedly. Let's not put that narrative
Got
out
him
there.
talking about jobs and shit already.
1.5. Not 15. You mean 1.5.
But yeah, he's just a little bit more rough than I am, so I can tell that he's definitely gonna be the discipliner, and Mommy's just gonna say yes to everything. Right, Papa?
Papa, you're going to be banned from the studio. And it's your studio. So that's crazy. You got to treat it good, Papa. Come on. Okay? Okay. We could talk about topics? All right. Should we? I don't know if we. I'm not gonna censor myself. I don't know. I might a little bit, because people will be like, "Oh,
As a child.
yeah." I guess I'll censor myself a little bit.
Yeah, because
This will be a wild topic to start off.
Ask you, is there a kid in the video?
I have to be like, yeah.
Got-
We interrupt this week. Cap the podcast, yes, with an ad by the one and only. Introduce yourself to the people and what you do and what you represent.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Blessing Mariah. For those who don't know, I own a cosmetics company. We have lashes, eyebrow pencils, eyeliners. We got a new collection dropping in a couple weeks, and I also have a new product coming out too at the same exact time. Definitely find me at Omoge Cosmetics. That's spelled OMOGE, cosmetics.com.
So there we have it. Make sure to support her, and support her.
Purr, baby.
You already know. Shout out to Blessing, and back to the podcast. Or I could just be like, no, because he's an actor, quote unquote. He's an actor for the day. You know, we gotta say it like that for legal terms.
Paid actor.
Everything's allegedly, you know, coming out of this
Paid in formula.
paid in formula.
Diapers.
But this is gonna be a wild first topic, but at the same time, it's a beautiful thing. Depending on how you look on it, we're not homophobic over here. Shout out to Isaiah Rashad already with the hey.
Already.
Damn, you're canceled,
I know
bro.
it. I
You're
know
canceled.
it.
That was
I
Edwin
was-
Robles
I was
laughing,
waiting
guys.
for it, bro.
He's getting canceled. No, we're just trolling. We're just trolling. But Isaiah Rashad, for those who don't know, has officially addressed the elephant in the room.
Did he though? Because
Basically, like he didn't say
he
it
only
by
put
words.
that video.
No, but then afterwards,
Did he say something?
Yeah, he did have there's another clip where he said
well.
something during the Coachella that I tweeted, and actually my tweet got picked up by a couple articles and a couple websites. But for starters, there was a video that I would actually play, but it got taken down from Twitter. The actual video that what he played to like start his
Right.
thing. So I'm not gonna play it here because
No.
it's probably I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Someone
that-
copyrighted
if
it.
that
He
shit
might
got
add it to
taken
his
down
album
on
or something.
Twitter.
Yeah,
it'll
yeah,
get taken down
exactly.
here.
Yeah, something he might add it to his album. But for
Yeah,
summary, for those who don't
there's porn
know,
on Twitter.
yeah, for those who don't know, for starters, he was a part of the Coachella lineup. And I remembered on Friday, and I was like, wow, he's going to be performing Coachella Saturday night. So obviously people thought he's going to talk about the situation, right? Not necessarily like we don't expect nor want him to be like, well, he can do it however the fuck he wants. But like, it's not like, oh, go on the mic. I'm gay. Let's start the show. Like, you know, but it's like however he wants to do it. But if he did that, that might be actually kind of cool. That shit would have still worked because people were like, yeah, fuck it.
Shit, yeah.
Fuck it. We fucking knew. Who gives a fuck?
Especially like with
Own it. Own it. Own it. Like, yo,
they're
bro.
like all drunk and shit.
Yeah, everyone at Coachella going crazy. Like, they don't give a fuck. Everybody's in there already living their life. So, you know. But he did it where it was very artistic. He had a video. It was like a minute-long intro to his set. And it was a compilation of interviews. and podcasts. I thought he was gonna. I was waiting to hear us, bro. I was waiting. I was like, oh shit, he might talk. Hear us talk about it, right? But nah, he probably watched it though. He probably watched us, but he didn't include us for some reason. But he included everyone else, even people that were not talking bad about him, but just were, being blunt about the situation. Like literally academics saying like he was gay. So what? Blah, blah, blah.
The game was.
The game was
I didn't
like.
even know the game spoke about it.
Yeah, during his Drink Champs interview and like a compilation, Rory and Mal, a compilation of everybody discussing this. Similar how people do, like when you see it, you've seen it before, like when people do it for like if something's on the news or something, like they pull it for like their album rollout or like an announcement. So it was a dope tactic, right? Very artistic and also being honest. Like everyone's talking about it, let's put it up to the forefront. And he's like basically saying, I heard everything everyone's saying, and it's also like confirming it. Like I'm not denying it. And then towards the end, he got emotional. Damn, that video got taken down too. But he said, for summary, I was going to play the audio of that video, but that one got taken down. He said for summary, he got emotional towards the end of his performance. He said, I've seen all y'all messages and shit. Y'all have kept me alive these last couple months. So that was like minutes after playing that clip, right? Because he played that clip, then he just started performing. During one of the songs, I want to say Heavenly Father, off of, was it Sylvia Dump? One of the early projects. We love that song. If you hear it, you remember, like, yo, that's just crazy. It's one of his most personal tracks. He started crying, bro. I started tearing up watching that shit. I'm like, damn, he really feels what he's saying. And it was kind of not talking about his sexuality, but talking about just growing up and his identity or just, finding yourself. So he kind of related to that, right? Obviously, because of what he's going through right now. And then at the end, he said this, where it's like, yo, y'all have kept me alive. And he kind of like said it quick because he was getting emotional, so he didn't want to talk about it too much. But then there's so much pain behind that. This man was suicidal. We not joked about it, but we talked about that idea of like this potentially being how he felt. And everyone online was like, we support you, we love you, blah, 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 because they didn't want him to feel that way. But he felt that way. He literally felt suicidal. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy, It goes to show you that at the end of the day, who gives a fuck, man? People are how they are.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think now, going forward, if I'm him, and hopefully you're listening to Isaiah, because he confirms, he listens to anything, people talk about, and it's good at the same time, because a lot of people can take that and, like, derail. But he's taking it. I guess he's trying to grow with it. In my opinion, which it doesn't matter, right? Fuck my opinion. But I would say, bro, take it and, like, just own it. If that's really your truth, like, own it. And everything that you do, you already hinted at it. You gave us a taste with the music, and that's like you doing it with your art. Now going forward, if you want to rap about it, whatever the fuck you want to do, because like we said, that's a lane that people haven't really done, like a gay rapper. He's respected, always been respected on the underground. You can even consider him lyrical, right? He's a lyrical rapper. He's not like mumble rap. He's a lyrical rapper. I would say he's lyrical, bro. Like, to be honest, he doesn't drop consistently, but he's lyrical.
He can get into that.
He's a lyrical rapper. He's part of TDE. Like, he's lyrical. So we don't see that. Like Lil Nas X, quote unquote, is he a rapper? He could be pop, but a straight up rapper.
Shit, though.
Exactly, straight up rapper. You haven't seen that. Like someone come out as gay and like own it. And there's obviously rumors behind the scenes that there's a lot of gay rappers that just haven't come out and said anything. So this might be the same case right here, but I do love that he did this because it just, man, people are gonna question shit and like you kind of. I'm all for controlling your narrative. Like, if motherfuckers have a rumor or whatever, especially if it's in public eyes, like, if you have the ability, this kid's dropping his bobo, papa, have the ability to, like, control your narrative, I'm all for it. And I think that's what he's trying to do. He's taking his time with it. He was emotional. So, as anyone would be and should be during this type of situation. But prayers to you, Isaiah. Prayers. We don't wish you nothing bad over here. There's no weird jokes or none of that shit over here. He even played a clip where it was like his streams had gone up, blah, 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 since the situation. So he's like also like flexing a bit, like, yeah, y'all motherfuckers, I'm still winning off of this too, and I believe it, bro. Like, motherfuckers gonna be like, yo, let me play his music or want to be weird. Has he ever talked about some gay shit? Let's decode his old songs and blah, blah, blah. But no, that wasn't the case.
Honestly, I'm happy that, he did that shit because, I mean, it's 2022. And I definitely feel like we're moving into a more acceptable time.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not new anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, and honestly, you clowning or whatever the fuck you look like the clown. So it's like,
Hell
fuck
yeah.
that shit. That was a little wave back in the day. It was funny, blah blah. You had to do some. Nowadays, if you do that shit, it's just disrespectful. Let them live their fucking life. It's that simple.
Exactly. What you gonna say, baby?
Oh, I was gonna say, I also think it was dope too. He did it at like Coachella, which is like a huge place, kind of like
70,000 people, some shit like that.
Yeah, to just come out, like, so I think that was dope. You know, like obviously half those people were probably like drunk or high, but that sets like such a statement to like maybe other artists who want to come out, or like
100%.
you know, they'll look at him kind of like as a role model, like, oh, like if he's so comfortable coming out basically in front of all these people, like why can't I do it? So I think that was very dope of him to do. I don't know if that was like his team's idea or himself, but
I know, right? If it was his team's idea, that's fire.
yeah.
I think it was either way. It's fire, obviously. But I'm saying like, if it was like, yo, they came together, like this is how we're gonna handle it. I think it's professional.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's gay female rappers though, if we're being honest, but they usually be bisexual. Like Dream Doll came out I think last year, but she's like bisexual. There's definitely some gay female, just straight up lesbian rappers. What Young M.A. like they exist, but I feel like for some reason like we kind of skipped that, and it's like this feels like it's almost like brand new, but it's technically it's existed. I guess not a male, but it's still gay
McConan.
rappers. You know, McConan came out, but after I guess after his
Yeah.
fame, basically, he got even bullied for it. You know, but yeah, man, interesting to see, man. I can't wait for like the art behind this, because you know I don't care if he talks about it anymore, but like if he puts it in his music or if he does something towards this afterwards, maybe he wants to, you know, no, he doesn't have to be a part of no movement or nothing, but like I think that's the thing too. Like when you become like he already came out or he's gonna come out officially more, whatever, people might expect you not to be a leader or like let's LGBTQ, like let's wave that flag, but he doesn't have to, like if he doesn't want to.
Well, at the same too, remember, maybe he's not just gay. Maybe he's bisexual.
Exactly.
So
That's
you know,
true too.
Who knows? Hey,
Shit don't matter, man. It's
Either
like
way,
whatever
fuck
floats
it,
your
right?
boat.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat, man.
whichever way you swing, bro, it's cool.
Yeah, and I think he basically subliminally confirmed with that video, like that he was kind of getting set up by whoever leaked it. So if that's the case, do some legal action, bro. Because if you can get paid off of that shit too, shit, I'm all for it. You know. But speaking of TDE, biggest news of the day, biggest news of the year in music, biggest news of the week
Oh my god, he was so excited about this.
Of the
at home.
century.
of the century, breaking news. We record on Mondays, and today, I think Kendrick Lamar knows that. Shout out to K. Dot. He listens to the podcast every week. Shout out to TD. We love you guys. West Side and Compton. And they're also, you know, he was like, yo, fuck it, man. Let me do this for them. The Cap guys.
He did?
Yeah. And I was like, I appreciate that, bro. He sent me the text before the tweet. I was like, fuck it, do it.
Really?
100%.
New number? On a new number or same number I usually have it under?
I have a business phone I didn't tell you about. I get text on there from only particular celebrities. My bad.
Oh.
Yeah, not for side bitches. Not for side bitches. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
What side bitches?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
You know, but Kendrick Lamar's back. Papa, Kendrick Lamar's dropping. Aren't you excited? You
Sensational.
don't care.
I don't think you have your fix of Kendrick Ocean.
No, he listens to a lot of Kanye West.
He's more of a yay guy.
Jocelyn Hernandez.
Listen,
You know.
listen, Papa. K. Dot's different, man. Fuck Kanye. Put the fucking camera on me. You heard,
Yo.
Papa?
Was it what did
K-Dot,
damn,
K-Dot.
what did what's the Kendrick line about Kanye? My life changed. I'm still old school Gemini. Whatever. I missed the joke. I fucked up the joke.
Yeah,
But
Mm.
yeah, man, it's very exciting. May 13th is official. The album is dropping. Mr. Morale and the fucking what is it? The
Is it two
Big
projects
Steppers.
or is it just two songs?
And the Big Steppers.
peeps.
So that's the thing, right? He announced this via pglang.com. For those who don't know, PG Lang is his label. They don't want to call it a label. They want to call it creative company, whatever. But for lack of better terms and just generalize it, it's basically a record label that he has. Their first artist was Baby Keem, extremely successful. Baby Keem, we saw him live, me and Marlon recently. Go check out the vlog. We were at his concert. He came to Providence, our city. We saw Baby Keem live. We see the success that label has had with that artist, right? Obviously, you could say because of the ties to Kendrick, that's another discussion for another day. But Baby Keem is a Grammy Award winning artist now. So that label, company, whatever, PG Lang, already successful without a Kendrick, quote unquote Kendrick release. So now Kendrick, this is his last album on TDE. I at first thought that they skipped that. Maybe they worked something out. Because he did that in his post last year when he posted on Instagram. He was like, I haven't had phones in months, blah, blah, blah. He's like, this is my last album for TDE. It was going to drop, but then I pushed it back, blah, blah, blah. But then this time around, it got announced through pglang.com, and it's like a PG Lang like whole type of like aesthetic and on the paper and everything. So I thought, damn, they might have skipped that. But then his label, Punch, the guy that was a part of his label, one of the, I think the creative executive, one of the head guys at the label, one of the label heads, he said that this is the last TDE album. So that confirms it. Okay, so damn, this is the last TDE album. So after this, we will get
hopefully
the
we get a lot.
Lang,
We get a lot.
and we're probably gonna get the floodgates. I feel like he'll feel more
hope so.
comfortable if he has full ownership. Because if we think about it, Kendrick Lamar is one of the big dogs that hasn't been big dogging. He's a big dog in music, but he hasn't been on some mogul shit.
The
Drake has the
rap game needs
OVO.
him. Rap game needs him.
J. Cole has Dreamville, which in my opinion is the best version of it. If we're being honest, has been the most successful like branding. Because Drake has the OVO, but it's like it doesn't feel like Drake's like involved.
I like OVO more.
I guess obviously it's classic.
I myself.
I like Party Next Door a lot.
I like that music more.
It's a different vibe. Yes.
It's just that Drake just don't give a fuck about his people.
Yeah, it's weird. But the
Fuck.
best I would say
Don't be
Party
talking
Next
about my
Door.
man like that.
Hey, listen, it's reality.
No, yeah, it's true.
It's reality.
Party Next Door is like the best. Like
Got my boy Party in
Yeah.
the basement. Got Magic Jordan. Got Roy Woods.
yeah,
Fuck, you got all good ass artists. What the fuck you doing?
no, it's true. And every artist does it. Like Lil Wayne has his Young Money. He still has Young Money. Rick Ross had Maybach Music. I don't know if he's really like doing it too much anymore. But now we have Kendrick Lamar having full ownership of PG Lang, successful artist, Baby Keem. You can argue already Baby Keem is surpassing a lot of the TDE artists, especially in the past couple years, like with the Grammy win and all that shit so fast. It's like, damn, like he's having more success than a lot of these TDE artists. It's so crazy. But, you know, that's that Kendrick Lamar touch. We never got the TDE album. I wanted that TDE album. People were talking about it recently that they were planning it, I guess, like officially, but
right, yeah.
but then I forgot who said it, but they said it and they were planning it, but the schedules didn't align. People were busy touring, etc. But we never got that, right? The Black Hippie album. But now we're getting the official what's happening. PG Lang is here. Now this Kendrick Lamar album, what's going to happen with it? What is it going to be? How's it going to sound? I have no clue. The title is Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. It's dropping next month. Technically almost damn near 30 days from today.
I'm excited, man.
Wow.
You know, I wouldn't even be mad if that
How
shit's
long
like
has it been
50
since he
songs
dropped
long.
his last album, was it?
It's been 5 years.
Wow.
It's been 5 years since the last album that he dropped. Damn. It's been 5 years since Damn.
And that was like more of a commercial like album. It didn't really sound like the other two. I don't know. That's what I
No,
guess.
I liked a lot of songs on there.
No, it was
That's
definitely-
arguable, yes, but
Yes.
that has nothing to do. That's still an album. What are you talking about? You got
I'm just saying, it's not.
That's a good ass album.
It's a good album, but it's not, like the other two.
Put the camera on yourself, bro.
he's nervous
Come
to like
on,
to take ownership
Come on,
of
let
these
him
claims.
know.
He's gonna get killed by the
What?
Kendrick
It's like-
fans.
It's
Oh my
like
God.
That's how I
you
feel.
know?
That's how I feel. It's not like the other two.
So what do you think? Like,
It's
the
not. It's
vibe?
not like his old stuff.
It's gonna
100%. It's not Section 80. It's none of that shit. I
No,
agree.
definitely not. But it's
I
his most
agree.
successful.
But it is still fucking good.
He
Yeah,
tried
that's
to
his
play
most
with his
successful.
sound. He did what a lot of people want him to do. Because a lot of people, if be honest, especially girls and shit, if we want to get into that lane of what people
That's
listen
like-
to,
that's
they don't
like-
like that shit.
yeah, that's
Oh,
like-
this is sleepy music, whatever.
That's like same thing with Pimp a Butterfly.
Exactly. People don't have
But-
time
but that shit was-
necessarily
that
to
shit
be
was
conscious.
revolutionary.
Yeah.
That shit was being taught in schools.
Exactly, because it's art. It's real deal. Like break it down to art. But when you get into the mainstream shit, obviously it's different. But it's still art too, man. Like
Yeah, no.
don't try to be. He's trying to be like
I was
Residente.
big on.
You trying to call it a hot dog album? He's trying to call it a hot dog.
I like that album.
It's a hot dog.
I just prefer Good Kid, Mad City, and Section 80. You know what I'm saying? But no,
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
I
them. I
agree.
like DNA, Humble, Love, God. Those are all good tracks, and the one with Rihanna. Those are all really good tracks.
Oh yeah, I think that album's phenomenal. It's
I
his most
think it's
successful to
great.
date, and like he hit it out the park with that shit. Like the performances, the rollout was crazy. He was on some like, yo, you guys want rap superstar shit? I'm gonna give you rap superstar shit. But like now, do we want rap superstar Kendrick? Are we gonna get a damn
Nigga,
part two?
I'm telling you, I don't care if this album is like 50 songs long. I need
I
that.
think it'll have like 22 max. I don't think it'll have.
This fucking guy's so negative, bro.
No,
Technically, it
like
could be whatever
24
the fuck.
max.
Listen,
it is.
whatever the fuck it is, I want it. Pause.
If it's 6 tracks, like I'll be fine with it.
Now, I also agree that this will be his most criticized album he's ever dropped because of the fact that we're at the
He's
height
been
of
gone
this.
for a while and all that.
Not the height. I think cancel culture is kind of dying out. If I'm being honest, I think it's dying out. But we're at the height of social
Hopefully, 'cause
media
they can suck my
usage
dick.
and people criticizing and everyone having an opinion, right? And damn, it was kind of around that time, but not really. It was kind of like the pre-existing moment. Now we're really full-fledged in that time that if anything comes out, people are going to have their opinion right away.
Yeah.
So this album is going to be his most criticized album. So I think he probably knows that. So he's probably going to put his
Expectations
best
are
foot
high.
forward.
I'll tell you
It's going to be
this.
his most
No.
anticipated,
Right,
expected
right.
album.
I'll tell you this though. The majority, the mass that's gonna be, if anything, talking and dogging is younger people, younger generation. We don't give a fuck about your opinion because you don't know about this shit.
I would think it'll be the opposite. It'll
You
be
don't
the
know about
whole-
this shit.
We're a
The
little
old
aggressive.
people our generation and shit like that, we know, that's the people we gonna listen to depending, on their opinions and shit like that.
Mhm.
But you younger motherfuckers, in 8, 10 years old,
So you're saying there's not going to be no TikTok music on this Kendrick album?
no.
Damn.
There might
Maybe.
be.
I want a
Maybe.
TikTok Kendrick.
Maybe there'll be
Barnacles.
No, they might like chop
there might be a
up.
little banger in there. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? A little
maybe.
mainstream shit. But
I don't want him to experiment with that. It sounds. No, you can't.
you don't want to be a TikToker?
Listen,
Hey,
No.
what if we do get TikTok Kendrick Lamar? I
What
want
the heck
TikTok
does that
Kendrick
sound
Lamar.
like? Like what?
No, I don't want TikTok Kendrick Lamar. But it's like we have to be honest. Like if we were to go that route, I don't know. It's weird. I feel like he's such a dynamic artist without it really fully being shown yet that he can do kind of everything.
I don't. No, 100%.
He could try to do some TikTok, whatever.
He's not gonna aim for that.
Yeah.
If it gets picked up,
No.
it gets picked up. You
Like
know
the
what
Baby
I'm saying?
Keem shit is kind of
He's
instances
in
of
for it
TikTok
for the
music.
art. That's why he took so long to even drop this in the first place, bro. Like he needed that time off.
I hope he doesn't do no. Let's get this shit. Let's get. No, I don't want.
Oh no, I didn't want that. That reminds
Top
me
of
of
the
TikTok.
morning, top of the
That's like
morning,
some,
top
that's
of the
more
morning.
TikTok sound.
You know, let's hope we don't get none of that. In my
Yeah, that is
opinion.
true.
Now,
yeah.
how are we gonna? First of all,
That, that kind of reminds me of like how Kanye did the poopity scoop thing. That kind of like that's how I kind of like viewed that. Like
Well, that
let's
shit
get
hasn't
this
been
shit. Let's get this
spoken
shit.
about since it dropped.
I feel like he was even
Yeah,
trying. He was even
yeah, no, I don't think so.
trying
I
at
think it's
all.
different though, cause like the Kendrick one was like people are at least replayed it. The poopity scoop was like that shit came and
Intentional.
went.
That was disrespectful.
Yeah, that was on purpose. Like that was
disrespectful.
pure trolling.
Yeah,
I don't think Kendrick can troll, but I don't think that was a troll.
I think it was
attempt.
like half troll, half.
I feel like Kendrick's gonna come and shit on the industry.
He can.
That's what I
Listen, the
want.
album is called, for
I'm
those who don't know,
excited
The
to see him in the
Morale
Super
and the
Bowl.
Big Steppers. So it Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. So it has basically a double title. Are we gonna get a double album? I had a theory online where it's like Mr. Morale could be just introspective, him looking at himself from the
Some
outside in,
serious shit.
how people thought like, yo, it's a pandemic, Black Lives Matter. Where's Kendrick Lamar? We need you, we need you.
There's gonna be.
We
hits
need
in
you, J.
there.
Cole. And then J. Cole had his moments and like it kind of hit and miss with J. Cole with like that. He came at, I think, one of the girls on
I
Twitter
don't know
during
if
the
he wanna
song.
do some shit like that,
Papa!
Oh.
oh.
You want smoke? You want just go real quick. Papa's gonna be back. Deja and Osha coming back.
But no, I think it's gonna be.
He doesn't
a good
like he doesn't
album.
like listening to Kendrick. That's what is going on. He got
no,
heated.
No.
He got heated, bro.
No.
Who do you think will be on the
No.
album? Like, just
No, but
imagine
listen.
the
So I have a theory.
features.
Let me finish my theory. So Mr. Morale, that's my perspective on that. But then the Big Steppers is like, why that? It could be like this is the quote unquote pop or like the quote unquote like this is my flex music because the
Or-
Big Steppers
That or
A collaboration album.
he-
like collab people.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Like
That's what I was
Anderson
gonna say.
.Paak,
He-
like
Yeah.
a group like
Double disc.
I don't know about that, but
Double disc. Side
maybe
A,
like
side B.
maybe like he'll introduce his people who he signed. You know what I'm saying?
That'll be dope too, because I know that they signed. Well, no, it wasn't even them. I think it was TDE signed another artist, Doechii. She's fire. I like Doechii a lot. And they signed another rapper, but that could be the case what Marlon's saying because I don't think PG Lang signed anyone else other than Baby Keem and Kendrick. I could be corrected. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but that would be interesting, right? But it is the TDE release, so he might not. He might save that for his official PG Lang release.
Maybe the Big Steppers is the black hippie shit we're waiting for.
Good. Another. That's a great point. I'm gonna come on my hands. What the fuck am I saying?
What?
What the fuck? Talk about Kendrick, you start talking crazy. Man, that's the effect.
You start talking.
That's the Kendrick effect, bro. I get crazy. Come on my hands. What am I talking about?
What the fuck?
At least I said my hands and not your hands. I said my hands, not your hands, so it's okay. But the big steppers could be Black Hippie, or it could be this is the last TDE album, so let me get my TDE features in.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these albums would be like, yo, this is hard, but why aren't you with Schoolboy? Why isn't Absol on this? Where's the SZA? Even though he did do some SZA shit on I Want Black Panther and stuff, they had moments. But it's like, we can get into that world if we want to get into that world. So this could be that.
Wait,
the big
so
steppers.
hold on. So who announced the album first? Was it Pusha or Kendrick?
I don't think there's no correlation with that.
I don't know, because Kendrick kind of set it off
No, stop.
last year when he dropped Family Ties with Baby Keem. Everyone dropped after that. I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe.
No.
Maybe there's
That's
a
too
thing.
that's too deep of a wormhole, buddy.
I don't know. I don't know.
You're
No, 'cause
trying to
that's
start
next-
something, but
Pusha T
hey,
drops
man.
this Friday, and Kendrick drops next month completely, 30 days removed, basically. And at the same time, Kendrick said he was dropping. He told us last year. He said that he had the album planned basically for 2020, but then he pushed it back.
what's that performance he did recently? And he said it too.
The Las Vegas, Vegas, he was talking about that as well. Like he's coming, you know.
Mm.
But he's dropping. People know he was dropping. It just felt like, you know, Kendrick's so monumental that
Yeah, no, come on.
it's like, is he
Plus.
cold? Is he cold? Or is he just like, no, Kendrick's good enough that he's not cold? That's the argument to be made. I had a feeling where he
Oh,
was
yeah.
cold until he dropped the Baby Keem verse and kind of reminded motherfuckers, yo, I still got it. Because obviously I didn't think he didn't
Smoking on
have it.
top five.
But it's like, you haven't been dropping shit, so it's like, are you just not inspired? Are you hinting at maybe retiring, which is fine, but it's like, he was Mr., you know, control verse, fuck all you guys, I'm better than all you guys. But to technically be that, you got to drop. And like, you don't got to drop every year. But
Bro,
5 years is a lot of years, bro.
That shit.
Half a decade.
That control shit is not even anywhere. You have to like dig deep to find it.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be on the Big Sean Deluxe and shit. It was like a remix of the Control song. But I think the Control original got deleted. But yeah, man, it's a monumental time for music. Kendrick Lamar's dropping, guys. It's going to be interesting to see what the fuck happens. This cover art, everything about this is going to be like, people are going to pay attention to. We already got the date. We got the title. But now we don't know what the cover art is going to look like. It's dropping on a Friday, so I'm assuming it's an album. It might be a visual album, but I doubt it's that because he's dropping on a Friday, so he's probably just going to drop an album on Friday. No singles yet. Will he drop a single?
I'm going to have to take that day off.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. I might do that shit at midnight. I swear to God. I might do it Thursday midnight. Get a haircut and everything just for that. Maybe buy an outfit just for that. You laughing over there. But I'm being, this is monumental, man. Like when this guy drops, like this is one in a lifetime. And it's like now he drops.
The ground shakes.
We're going to have to do a listening party at the theater.
Yo, I'll be crazy with the Kendrick Lamar album.
Yo, we should. It's a
Yeah, we
Friday?
should, but guess what?
Oh, I'm not gonna
TDE
be
should.
here.
TDE should be paying us. That's what should happen. We promoting them for free. Fuck them.
Eso
But,
verdad, eso verdad.
but guess what, man? It's real. It's not clickbait. It's been a lot of clickbait recently. You know, Kendrick dropping. There was rumors. They put something on Spotify, took it down. A lot of clickbait shit. Oh, he's coming. He's not coming. He has a performance, I think, in Milan or somewhere in Europe this summer. And the rollout was like he's performing new songs off his album. So people were like, what? So there's an album coming? But no one talked about it, right? But now it's official. Next month, May 13th, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. How's it going to sound? Comment down below. What is your theory? What is your predictions, guys? What do you guys think is going to sell first week? I got that shit selling damn near 1 million.
300K.
300K?
I don't know about 1 million, but
Damn near 1 million.
it's gonna be up there.
CLB sold 800,000. Obviously, I don't want to compare it to the Drake numbers, but
Okay, then.
that's the biggest sales recently, right? And most anticipated albums. Because, like, for example, Pusha T, every time he drops, he's anticipated. But let's be honest.
Okay, I'm
Pusha T
lowballing
might
with
not even
300K.
sell 100K.
I
know,
feel
it's
like
just different.
I feel like 700, 600K. That's what I'm thinking.
I'll put it more up there. Yeah, I'll say that. Maybe 8 max.
Especially, I doubt it's going to leak. And especially if he doesn't do
800
no
max.
singles or nothing, bro. He might not even reveal the cover art. Like, it might just be that night. Boom.
Hopefully,
That's what I want.
hopefully, bro.
That's what I want.
I want so much anticipation.
No, I'm looking forward to it, man.
This is gonna be
I
crazy.
want so much anticipation. I'm telling you, bro. I'm asking for the day off.
And the way he announced it was dope. Like he quote retweeted a tweet from SK. He's like a hip hop Twitter head. He tweets like opinions and stuff.
I
It's
hope
like,
he drops.
it's like random personalities online, right?
Mm.
And he said, I think like last month.
You
or
probably
something,
drop a single before
Listen,
the album
nigga, I'm
drops.
talking. Hold up.
Oh wow.
I'm explaining how he announced the album. So the tweet was Kendrick Lamar is officially retired. This nigga randomly tweeted last month basically, right? So then Kendrick quote retweeted that tweet, old tweet, and just put a link, Oklahoma, basically Oklahoma type of shit. But this is like his new persona. People are saying Oklahoma, some shit. We don't even know what that is, right? .com. That's all he said. But you can click on the link and it's like official press release by PG Lang. So it shows you like, yo, he knows like people are talking about him. He's paying attention to hip hop Twitter, and he's playing, making fun of it too, because like people are saying he's retiring, blah blah blah. So he just quote retweeted that because he knows that hip hop Twitter's gonna see it, and he doesn't have to say words. Here's a link. That's it. You guys get everything else, right? And also promoting that Oklahoma shit again, which we don't know what the fuck it is. So that might be another whole situation. But I think it's genius. Everything he's doing so far, he doesn't have to do much. He's proven that he hasn't have to do much. We already knew that.
I don't think we're getting anything else.
That might just be it.
That's it.
That's what we want. That's what I want.
That's what I want.
Because if you do like like you don't need a single, you don't need nothing.
Nah.
I'm trying to think. Did Damn have like a single? No. Maybe after it came out. Did it have such before?
DNA dropped.
Oh yeah.
DNA, with a video.
The video was crazy though.
Video was crazy.
That is true. That shit was crazy. But yeah, man.
And it was random.
How do you feel as a lady on Kendrick Lamar?
How do you feel that Sound is gonna be rolling out of bed at 12 in the morning to go record?
Oh, that's not new. That's nothing new. He's crazy. He's gotten up at 5 a.m. before just so he could fit all videos into one fucking day because he's crazy.
Straight wildin'.
I don't know. I guess it's exciting. I don't really listen to Kendrick. I mean, I do here and there. I can see the hype though as to like why people are very excited. I mean, 5 years. That's just like Rihanna dropping tomorrow. Everyone will fucking go crazy.
That's
Rihanna.
true.
What year's been Rihanna?
I think it's close to 5 now.
No, it's past
More?
5, babe. It has to be.
Well, the last song was
Rihanna.
Work.
And now,
no?
and now that she's
When was
pregnant.
Oh, add more. Add 5
we
more.
ain't getting shit. Fuck.
Listen,
Guys,
fucking
being a
A$AP
mom is
Rocky.
hard. Shut up.
A$AP Rocky fucking up everything.
2016. So 6 years since Rihanna.
Nigga couldn't wait to
Yeah.
bust a nut later.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So yeah.
This nigga's wild.
I can see the excitement as to, I don't really know much about music. I don't even listen to music like that. The only reason why I know music is if he plays music, and then I had to like, if I don't know the songs, I had to like, what is that app?
Shazam it.
Shazam it, yeah.
Yeah,
I-
she's
or I
she's
Google
a
it.
Shazammer.
Or I Google it and be like, hey Google, what's that song that goes, what was one song like, oh, like for example, I don't know, hey Google, what's that song that goes, New York City, please? And they'll be like, Fabio featuring Alicia Keys. So like I don't really
But
know.
she's not
much
lying. A
about
lot of people are like that.
Sounds a gatekeeper.
Yo.
Sounds that
He
dude.
really is. You know what sucks when I need new music? This motherfucker like doesn't listen to music. All he listens to is podcasts. So I'm like, damn, I need new music, but all he fucking plays in the car is podcasts.
You-
like
You
It
ever
sucks.
you ever seen that video where the kid's like, he's like, you ever have that friend is like that plays all the heat but never wants to give you the information? That's
Yeah.
Sound. You've ever seen that video? Videos.
It's been a while. I think I know what you're talking about. It's like an older one, right? Like an older video?
No, some newer shit.
Oh, yeah?
He's in the car. He's just banging some shit. He's like, bro, what's that song? He just looks at him. He's like, you're not ready for that, bro. You're not ready. He's just going hard and shit. That video is mad funny, bro.
Listen,
If I find it, I'm gonna send it to you.
listen, it's true. It's true, man. It's, I be trying my best, but it's interesting how she says that. I mean, but a lot of people, I feel like no one's really playing him lately. Like, he hasn't dropped. Like, Kendrick hasn't dropped, so it's not offensive to say that.
Like when Damn dropped, I mean, everyone was
Yeah,
blasting.
we were
that
all
shit.
playing that shit.
Everyone.
Yeah, especially like he did that purposely, like the Rihanna song. Every girl knew it. Every girl knows it to this day. Like he knew, like he had
The
different
video's
demographics.
mad good too.
The video's really good.
Yep.
Like you
Mhm.
can't go wrong with Rihanna, right? But that's interesting, man. Speaking of new releases, this Friday officially we have Pusha T dropping. What? It's almost dry, something like that. It's almost dry. Which at first I was confused because it was rumored to be the cover, the title of the album, but then people denied it. But I guess it's confirmed again. Talking about cocaine, it's almost dry. You allegedly you whip up the baking soda and the cocaine in the pot, whip it up, cook it up, you get crack rocks. You gotta let the crack rocks dry. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. So it's
Listen,
almost dry.
Listen, man, there's mad videos out there how to make coke. They
The
make
soda.
They make documentaries off of that shit.
Marlon said that shit like he's like, let me, I considered it once. Let me do my
Got
research.
Pablo Escobar,
I've
man.
allegedly watched a few videos.
Oh, shit. This nigga.
Allegedly.
Damn. Fuck, guys.
You know when it's like 12, 1 in the morning and you just like deep into YouTube?
Ah.
It happens.
Sometimes.
I know all of y'all have woken up and seen that video of
George Lopez.
Only you,
not,
Marlon.
not that, but
Only
like
you.
Which one is that?
The random videos of like guys just making like houses in the forest
Oh,
and shit
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Those guys are monsters.
It just happens.
In a good way.
It just happens.
I love them.
Good ass houses out of mud and shit like that. Fucking looking like mansions.
But
Yo,
yo,
I've
Crazy.
seen
You, I'm
those,
sorry,
yeah,
so you
they
know what
be
I'm talking
going to
about?
work.
Exactly.
With a stick, right? He does everything with a
Yeah,
stick.
exactly. You
with
see,
his foot.
everyone has seen this shit.
listen,
Hey, listen, I know
Pusha
y'all
T.
relate.
Pusha T, man, arguably the best drug rapper, quote unquote drug rapper of all time. He doesn't change his content. It's been the same since,
I really
since day
hope that
one.
this shit's better than the last album because I did not like.
You
the
like
last
Daytona?
album. No,
I
don't.
love
Daytona
Daytona,
was
man.
beautiful.
I don't like Daytona.
I love Daytona.
I did too.
I don't like Daytona.
Deja loved
bro.
Daytona. She loved Daytona.
What's your favorite track?
Daytona.
No, the one with
The cocaine.
But Pusha,
yeah.
yeah.
No,
My
but
favorite song off of that shit was Santeria.
oh, that's a monster
Ah,
track. Monster
That shit
track.
was hard.
Keep saying monster is my favorite word today.
That's when he dissed Drake. Yeah, I like the games we play. Yeah.
These are the games we play.
We had the names they say. This is the drug man. I'm not even.
Anyways,
I don't want to swear.
But the singles right now, Diet Coke is the only single I like.
Diet Coke is the shit. I love that track. I love the production. I think it's very strong. Arguably the best, I think, rap song this year so far.
Yeah.
Diet Coke by a landslide. Like there's so many like other drops that kind of came and went, but Diet Coke to me really made a stamp. And this album, I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect. I'm hearing rumors that it's 12 songs long. This is recorded on Monday, guys, so we don't have a track list, nothing.
And
It's
he already
recorded on
dropped how
Monday.
many singles?
He dropped 2 singles so far. It's 12 songs long, I'm hearing. Half the album's produced by Pharrell, half the album's produced by Kanye. So I mean 6-6. Diet Coke was a Kanye track, and Neck and Wrist with Jay-Z was the Pharrell track so far. So technically we getting 10 new songs. That's what I'm hearing. 5 more Pharrell songs and 5 more Kanye songs. What, Marlon?
Hopefully he doesn't throw in the one, what's that album? Everyone
Oh,
knows
off the
Nigo?
Nigo?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully not. I think
I like
not.
that song, though.
Especially
it.
the one.
I don't think that would be included.
What, does he have 2 songs on there?
Was it 2?
I think so.
There was the basket one and then some other shit.
Yeah, he had the Fruit Basket, something like that.
I like the Fruit Basket song.
Oh, you didn't like the other one? Fuck, the other one's hard by himself. That's just
I don't
hard.
remember it, bro. The Fruit
Wow.
Basket
Was
one.
I
I
talking
like
about like food and laundry?
It's
That's J. Cole.
Oh, J. Cole.
Oh yeah, it is.
it's called "Hear Me Clearly."
Hear me clearly. If y'all
Oh, yeah,
niggas
that's
fear
just-
me,
yeah,
say
that's-
that
yeah,
y'all
that's true.
fear me.
That's true.
Fuck all these fairy tales.
That's true. That shit's
That
hard.
shit's hard.
That shit's hard.
That shit's hard, bro.
I like that one more than Diet Coke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
arguably is. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that. I can see
Yeah.
that. I can see
I
that.
forgot that shit, but that shit dropped like.
Yeah,
that's
it
the
came out
first
before.
one that dropped.
Yeah, it came out before
Yeah.
too. It
No,
came out
hear
before.
me clearly. That shit's hard.
So this, if let's say it's not an album, so the album has to be magnificent. The video he dropped today was very scary. Like it was like a visual of his eyes, like with no what's that shit in the middle? Don't get scared. Calm down.
Mr. Eye Doctor.
Pupil.
Yeah, we go. Eye doctor. Pupil. He removed his pupils, and he was like had no pupils and shit.
How the fuck do you remove your pupils? Are you talking about like just dark black eyes?
No, dark white. Or bright white.
Dark.
But no, baby, they just edited it. I don't know.
Pupils
They
and
edited
iris?
it visually.
Oh,
Not real life. I hope
I
not.
know, but I'm just trying to like envision that.
You might have put white contacts fully on. They do have that. But it was dope. I was like, wow. So it's like this is official. And there's a listening party. I want to think on Friday. It's called Coachella.
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 Jesus.
You can submit invites.
That'd be
I sent an
creative.
email for us to
Yeah?
get press
Oh,
passes.
hell yeah.
We'll see if they come through and
I'll
respond
go.
to us. That'll be dope. But yeah, I can't wait if we do go to Coachella.
Showing the videos I was talking about.
Coachella.
Coachella. But then a lot of people are on that type of shit where it's like, oh, enough with the cocaine raps. But I'll tell you this much, guys. Don't listen to Pusha T. If you don't fuck with what he's saying, then don't listen to it. Because I think personally, he comes from an artistic side where it's deeper than that. Like he adds like a layer to it that is like you're looking at a painting.
Not
He's not
only-
advising people
Right,
go
right.
sell fucking drugs.
Yeah.
He's not saying that.
Yeah. Not only that though, the people who are hitting on it, I don't think I've heard a single actual drug dealer say, "Pusha, cut that shit out."
Yeah. Oh, all we heard was Faison Love, and he's a comedian. He played Big Worm, and he played something else. I forgot.
It's just a bunch of softies listening to.
No, he said that about Jay-Z. My bad, but same.
To TikTok tracks.
Yeah.
Hey.
And he came at TikTok like I think on the Hear Me Clearly, he had said a crazy line about TikTok, some shit like he be going hard, on the low. So on this album officially rolled out, I'm expecting all the bells and whistles. I'm expecting a dope cover art. I'm expecting another dope Kanye track, official rap by Kanye on it.
You must
Who
be
fucking
excited.
knows?
Yeah.
You love
I'm
both of those
excited.
producers.
This is
Listen.
my purple.
Oh no, that's
tape.
my
Save it for
dream. My
rainy
dream
days
thing
and
would
baby
be
mama
a
wishes.
verses of Pharrell versus Kanye, and just doing like the tracks they produced. But they could do tracks that they rapped on because
You have a field day with that.
I'll go crazy. I'll fucking come everywhere.
Oh,
My
Well,
God.
Allegedly. Sorry, Papa. So that's how I made you, Ocean. You didn't know?
Oh
stop.
man. Listen.
Toys R Us.
Anyways.
Don't watch this video.
Pusha T's not made for softies. That's all I gotta say.
Speaking of Pusha T still, Drake is dissing Pusha T, guys, in a Jack Harlow leaked
Let's
collaboration.
get it.
He says,
Love the beef.
praying on my downfall, don't make you religious, man. All I hear is plug talk coming from a middleman.
He
All
might
I
add
hear
a
is
diss
talk.
track to the album now. Beautiful. Let's keep going.
Nigga, let me finish.
gonna
This
have to
nigga
start
be
all
cutting
over
niggas
again.
off. Nigga, let me put my thought out. Then you can go. All I hear is plug talk coming from the middleman. All I hear is tall tales coming from the little men. When I say bitch, I'm very rarely referring to women, blah, blah, blah. There's another line. Oh, right here. Whips and chains like a dominatrix. Whap. Poosh. I guess he says poosh. If
Yeah,
I
then
see
he's
ya,
like,
I spit in your face. Achoo.
That's a sneeze.
Yeah. Daytona's with the green faces. So it's like, oh, he's talking about Daytona, the
because
album.
he mentioned Daytona.
Yeah, and also how we just discussed when it comes to Pusha T, people don't question him, drug dealers don't question him, but Drake's questioning him. All I hear is plug talk coming from a middleman. All I hear is tall tales coming from a little man. He said that last time around when they had the beef. Remember, he was like, "It's not you, it's your big homie that sold drugs, and like you lied about it." Blah 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 blah. That was like I think on one of those tracks, maybe Doopy Freestyle, one of those tracks he had towards Pusha T. But then obviously Pusha T, in my opinion, won because he did the fucking missile. You have a son, you are hiding a child. Nothing bigger than that, right?
Boy, come home.
Let that boy come, So he did that, and like arguably he wins the beef. But Drake hasn't obviously fallen off. Pusha T hasn't fallen off. They're both still winning. They both have gained, especially Pusha T. I love Pusha T. I love the Clips era. I'm a huge fan. I love that album, Lord Will, all that. But if we're being honest, his biggest moments have been during that fight, during that beef. We have to be honest, But it's not, because it's purely Drake. I think it's because he fucking had the upper hand on Drake. And, like, a lot of people never heard of Pusha T, but then it's like, Pusha T, who's this? Oh, he revealed Drake has a son? By default, there's a whole world that doesn't listen to Pusha T. We got to be honest. So, now we have Drake still keeping that energy. Whereas, like, I thought you guys were maybe being cool.
That's what I thought, bro.
Pusha T has been saying that in interviews.
I'm
like,
trying-
we're
that's what I'm
grown
saying.
men now. He's like, we have kids.
I'm trying to like be on the fence here. I don't really know. I feel like I think I was telling you earlier, like when I walked in, I was like, maybe that shit was recorded while that shit was happening.
But
and this
why
is
drop
gonna-
it though? Because I think it's still coming out. Because him and Jack Harlow just got close, and Jack Harlow's album drops, I think, in 2 weeks. So they're most likely working together already. People assume that, and that song is the Jack Harlow Drake feature that people thought was gonna happen. But why come at Pusha T? Like
I feel like that shit might not drop.
they might not
And
drop
there
it,
might be
or
there might be another thing.
who's dropping first? Pusha T. Edwin had a theory that he said
gonna
before he
wait
cut me
to see
off.
if
But
Pusha T-
what were you about to say, Edwin? Say the theory now.
What? That he'll drop like a diss track. He'll add a diss track to the album. That's
Yeah.
all I said.
Say it with your chest. Well, what's going on?
No, that's all I said.
Yeah, but it's a good theory. It's not all
Yeah.
you said. It's an important
'Cause-
opinion because
Yeah,
that's
because at
valid.
first I heard that he wasn't talking about Drake on the album, but since
Yeah.
this came out,
Charlamagne said that, that
Yeah.
no Drake shots.
I think they even spoke on that on when he was on Hot Ones, I believe.
Yes,
I could be wrong.
yes. But now he could have added. I would say this. Add it.
Yeah, we all
You
need
want to
it.
have the upper hand.
We all want it.
We all want it too. But then at the same time, if he doesn't add it, and if Drake
You know
really
what?
drops
Fuck
that
it.
song,
Add it.
And
Add
imagine
it. Add
infrared.
it. You know
Imagine
what?
infrared part 2.
Add it because I want Drake to come hard this year. Pause, because that CLB shit, it was good, right? I liked it at first, and then, but it
Wasn't the album of the
it
year.
kind of died out for me.
yeah.
And I do like CLB more than Scorpion, but I feel like he didn't give me what I wanted. Pause again with the CLB Scorpion. I wasn't too whatever. His other shit every year was a banger. Views, fucking, the other shit, and then the other shit.
Quote unquote. Let's
Fucking
be
loved
honest.
it.
Quote unquote. Classics, right?
Classics.
Maybe More Life might not be considered that to some
Yeah.
people,
I
right?
still like More Life better than CLB and
Yeah,
thing.
I do too. I like More Life. I like More Life.
Like I don't skip them shits when they come up.
Yeah, More Life was dope.
Dark Lane demos we might not count, obviously, because it's scraps,
yeah.
right?
We can, but that shit.
Sweatsuit Nike,
I
Sweatsuit DG.
listen to that shit more than
Imagine having a scrap album and Playboy Cardi, Future, Young Thug are on it.
that Playboy
That's
Cardi
called being
song
Drake.
is bad though.
Yeah, because of Cardi though, I think.
No,
Cardi ruined
100%.
it. Cardi
Cardi
ruined it.
ruined that shit.
Yeah.
Cardi's your
I'm
favorite.
telling you, bro. I got the
Cardi's
whole
your
little.
favorite artist, Victor. What are you talking about?
Doesn't mean shit, bro.
That's but the fact that he can
You
admit
walked
that
in
that shit
here
was
coming
bad.
at the Red Sox or yesterday, whenever it was. You can love something if you genuinely love something. You gotta criticize it.
100%, bro.
And Cardi, he
Don't
failed with
dick
that
ride.
verse.
Don't dick
Damn,
ride.
bro, you damn.
Be
He's one of
honest.
your favorite artists. I didn't know that though. I was just
Playboy
playing
Cardi,
around,
100%.
yeah.
I love Playboy Cardi.
Listen, man. Listen. If you love someone and shit like that, it's like your close friends. Like for example, you asked me earlier about a design. I told you I wasn't really feeling it. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm talking about? Because I love you. You know, you're my boy and shit like that. I ain't gonna make you put something out that maybe 2 or 3 people is gonna tell you the same thing. You probably shouldn't put that out. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is.
I get you.
You know,
bro.
that's just how it is.
Yeah, yeah. You know, and listen,
Playboy
it's-
Cardi's ass.
that's how he sums it up. Nah, I love
Hi,
Playboy Cardi.
Papa.
I love Playboy Cardi. But man, it's interesting to
Shooter's
see,
my
man.
favorite Cardi track.
Let's see.
Wake up.
Let's see what happens with this situation, man. Hopefully, they don't go to blows. It doesn't get like messy. Like we don't want to see that. Oh, what's going on?
It's because I'm down.
That ain't look crazy.
What, it looks like Ocean's being made again.
No, it looks legit. Look like she was giving you head. Nigga.
Yes.
No.
We're getting Ocean's. We're getting the Ocean number 2. Ocean's little sister's coming. Nah, but
Anytime soon.
listen though. But speaking of Jack Harlow has the #1 song in the world, first class #1 song in the world on Billboards. Fucking dropped. Already #1, bro.
That's
No
how you
video.
can tell
Nothing.
hip hop is like kind of dead right now.
No,
Jack
no, no,
Harlow's
no, no,
number
no.
one.
Bro, is that
No.
TikTok, though?
He's great. He's good. He's got millions.
That's
I
a-
don't.
that's a good
Okay,
song.
I get it.
That's a
But
good song. That's a good song.
No, but that's a bad.
Fergie-
You can't say that.
the
Though.
That's a
Fergie
good
sample did it for him.
You can say that.
Smart.
Yes,
It was
that's
smart.
different.
It was
I like that
strategic.
opinion. I feel the same way. But
You can't say that he's
hip hop
bad,
is
though.
dead because of that. Listen.
No, man, it is, bro. Come
No,
on.
but at the end of the day,
Fuck.
people like it. That's why it's #1.
Let's yell at each other. Let's.
People are playing it and listening to it. That's why it's #1.
That's why people ain't listen to your favorite artists.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Who's my favorite artist? Let's talk about it.
They ain't listening to your
Yachty,
shit.
Sean Paul.
Oh,
Russ?
No, you guys are playing my shit now. Don't even say Sean Paul.
Tobias.
Get the hell out of here. I can't even name one. That's your friend.
God bless, bro. God
God
bless.
You may have to
We love
bleep
you,
that.
Tobias.
Holy shit.
Listen, nah, man.
Put your fucking phone away, bro. Wait, what are you
He's
talking
trying to
about?
look up artists. He's trying to look up artists. He's trying to defend himself.
Yeah.
He's trying to look up his most
Put that
played,
shit down, nigga.
music recently.
Put that shit down.
He's gonna pull up some fucking
Fuck
bullshit.
outta here.
Yo, you guys are so fake.
Yo,
I
listen,
have
you're-
good,
Nas.
good opinion.
Nah, I love Nas.
You're coming at the whole industry, bro.
No,
Saying
I'm not.
because of Jack
I'm
Harlow
talking
dropped
about
one
Jack
song.
Harlow.
Hip hop's not
He's
dead.
he's a good artist.
Okay, that's like no. Jack
a very
Harlow's
good
like
artist.
in the category with YBN Cordae. You can't say this guy's like, come on, like he's good. He's a really good artist. He's successful.
YBN Cordae is really good too.
I think YBN's better than Jack Harlow, to be honest. But hey,
Well, lyrically, yes.
Yes.
Jack Harlow's not better than YBN. Well, Cordae, he's not YBN no more. But
yeah.
at the same time, Papa, what you gotta say? You don't like these artists?
I like Jack, y'all. Y'all got me confused.
I've been
Let's let him
throw
call.
up the. Come on,
I
bro.
haven't
That shit's a
listened to the whole
banger,
track
bro.
yet, but I
That
don't
shit's
know.
a
It
banger,
hasn't
bro.
really interested me, man.
Shawty, he's crawling. He's crawling. He's on the loose.
You know what it is that shit. That
As
shit
long
was,
as he doesn't touch a camera.
that
My
shit
bad,
was
Gomar.
that shit was making numbers just with the snippet. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
It's
so
the
that
Fergie, man. It's the Fergie.
that
sample,
song blew
bro.
up. First Class by Jack Harlow, but it's okay. Before it dropped, like a week before, whatever, during the snippet that he dropped and shit. No, we're almost done, Ocean. Relax. It's okay. He's going too berserk. You can actually put him. You want to put him over there? Just put him over there. Let him play. Put Elmo and stuff over there. He could chill over there. We'll bring him back in later. He can just
He can close it up.
he could take photos and close it out and do thumbnails. He's man. Ever since he became famous, he's been acting up, man. Ocean, man, he's never been the same. Never been the same since, guys. Sorry, my son.
Must have been the same, man, including your careers.
Damn.
Okay.
Jack Harlow, bro, and you hate him. That's a Jack
I
Harlow
don't hate
bar.
him.
That's a
no.
Jack Harlow bar.
Oh, I didn't know.
That's a Jack Harlow bar.
I guess I was a bar. All right.
Nigga, that was Drake.
That was Drake.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You can
If you
call-
don't know, we
you
don't
can-
know.
You can call that a bar now because it was Drake.
I don't know.
Nah.
Listen, man.
I'll tell you this, Lil Yachty didn't say that shit.
Well, Yachty's been slacking, bro.
Lil Yachty's buns.
Someone who's not slacking though.
Still a millionaire. I don't know
These
why
two artists they dropped.
This motherfucker, like money can't, like matters.
Yeah, you mentioned money too much today. Jesus,
Yeah, bro.
not. Hey, man.
Jesus.
You gotta respect. It's just-
the devil's alive.
Oh shit.
6ix9ine and Cardi dropped on Friday. That was one of the major drops this weekend, basically, and they dropped songs.
I heard Cardi B went hard
The
on that
Cardi B
shit.
track's crazy.
I saw a snippet of her. She was snapping.
Nigga, what's the line? Fuck, why am I drawing blank?
Cardi.
They say bitches be lying, Kuna Matata, some shit. She was hard.
She said Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, because it was like lying, but she mean lying like someone lies, but it's like lying like a lion.
Let me look that shit
Hakuna
up.
Matata, Lion King
Let me look that shit up.
is a bar. So that song is a K-Flock track.
You probably heard what Funk Flex said about her.
Yeah, Funk Flex killed her years ago. But Cardi B's back, guys. For those who love Cardi B, we're basking in the moment. She's rapping, going crazy. And at the same time, she shows her versatility as an artist. Because I don't know if you guys know, but she dropped that song, right? K-Flock, New York, Bronx Drill. But then she has a song on Baby Shark, I think either the series, and she dropped it it was the same day.
She said, a broke bitch said she was going to touch me. She lying. Hakuna Matata.
Woo!
All the bros know I am up. I boom for him. Tell the ops that I haven't got room for them. Everything dead. Nothing is friendly. Up in my Prada. Up in Balenci.
Balenci.
Fuck is she thinking all that I'm saying? Press the button, bro. I fucking dare you.
What button is he gonna press?
You crazy bitch. I'm retarded.
Damn. And she didn't get canceled
Right.
because she's fucking that girl.
No, she's hard, bro.
She's hard, man. And I think it's like she's getting back to the basics. She started with this like Barty, she started like this.
She had, what track was it? It was something red.
Something red.
That shit's hard, bro.
And everyone was red because like she's allegedly a
Yeah,
blood.
she's
So she's
allegedly a
repping
blood.
for what she reps, throwing up the bees. We rep out here. Sue woo, just kidding.
Whoa.
Oh, no, babe, I'm joking.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm joking.
Careful.
I know a lot of Crips listen.
Hey.
Sorry. I'm sorry to let you guys down. But it's crazy, man. I think she's just fire, and I don't want to come at the queen, but shout out to Nicki. I love Nicki. But Nicki did this with the 5 track literally like a week or 2 weeks prior, I think. No, like a week prior. I didn't love that track. They tried to do like the drill shit again. But then Cardi did it, and she sounded so natural with it. Like, it's crazy. She retweeted me. Shout out to Cardi B. She retweeted a clip of me where I was literally saying that concept of her sounding so natural and so, not like she's at home. Like, it's not like she's trying some shit. Because you can argue that with people. Drill's hot right now. But you can't say, yo, Cardi wants to hop on the drill.
That's how she first
That's how she started. That's that New York street rap shit.
Mhm.
She might be on some, now, private, invasion of privacy, But she's diverse. Like, she gave you Spanish tracks on that album. She gave you rap tracks on that album. She gave you a Baby Shark song this weekend. And now she gave you this. So shout out to Cardi B. You got anything to say about Cardi B? Since you're a woman?
Oh, my God.
I got to be stereotypical.
Put me on a spot. Yeah, like I said, I don't know much about music, but I do agree that she is very versatile. Like, she really deadass did a Baby Shark song.
She did a
with her
Baby Shark
husband.
song?
Yeah, she was on like an episode, and like she did it, I think, with
Baby Shark has a
Culture,
TV show.
I
think so.
guess. But
What
I
the
remember I
fuck?
seen her promoting it. And,
I'm gonna have to get a baby because I'm not into
I don't
this
think
shit.
was it a Baby Shark song? Though?
Yeah, I think it was a Baby Shark episode with her, Offset, something like
And
that.
Culture,
The whole
yeah.
family was in
Ariana
it.
know.
So I
Wow.
can't agree.
Let
Like she's
Ariana
very
know.
Versatile, from Invasion of Privacy to
This
even
nigga-
Bodak Yellow. Now this.
Nigga
So
name dropping,
Yeah.
bro. That's
that's
crazy.
dope. Guys, you guys are interrupting the guests.
This
That's
man's
very
mad
rude.
disrespectful, bro.
He comes
Oh,
to my
man.
house to be loud. Now he's
Ta-
talking over me on the
Right?
pod.
Crazy, bro.
Oh, Justin Academics just tweeted Travis Scott, Future, and Southside. I guess the producer Southside. So basically, Travis Scott and Future have a song dropping Friday. It's rumored, but he says Justin. So Travis Scott's Bad Guy is on Friday. For those who don't know, he's dropping his first release post the Astroworld tragedy. Let's see how that shit sounds. You can't miss with Future.
No.
So I doubt it's gonna be bad.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see if that's gonna bring hip hop back since it died, according to.
Yeah, I
Mr.
didn't say it
Robles.
died. It hasn't
You
been.
said it was. You
You
legit
literally
said.
said hip hop
it's
is dead.
It's kind of yeah.
Stick by your words, buddy. Stay by your words.
Let's move on. Is hip hop dead because of this gentleman?
Lil Timmy already roasted you shit in the comments already. So
I'm gonna start. We gotta start like a fan gave me this idea, so I want to start it. So it's like a mini segment of the week. It's called Cap of the Week. So it's like a cap, like a
I like this.
like a what is it called?
like, is it cap?
Like when someone's capping, like a outrageous take, hot take of the week.
hot
But
take,
it's
okay.
Cap of the Week, right?
And Zayds.
6ix9ine dropped hot take of the week, Cap of the Week. 6ix9ine is coming back to be hot again.
No, it's not happening.
Is it happening, guys? We saw what happened. It dropped Guinea. I kept saying Gine. I kept saying it wrong. Gine, some shit. But it's Guinea. I guess Guinea. That's the way it's pronounced. He dropped that on Friday. Music video #1 on YouTube. I think it's still #1 on YouTube. Trending crazy. In the midst of the
We
blackballing.
called it too.
We called it, right? It was gonna happen. But now, did you hear the song? Is the song good? In my opinion, I didn't love the first half. The second half, when he kind of was coming at Lil Durk and like some of the hook, I like when he goes like Mickey moppy mop. I was like, oh, okay. But to me, it wasn't impressionable. Like, I think that statement, whoever feels that way, he's gonna be hot again. I think it's not. I think his time is done, unless he rebrands and does a whole
Yeah.
different sound.
I think his sound is like very like similar from day one. Like I feel like as an artist, if you want to have that attention on you, like you need to learn how to like use different sounds, rebrand, etc. Like he's still with that like street shit, like like talking shit basically. Like nobody is gonna really fuck with your music if they don't even like you as a person.
Yeah, that's it. You took the whole words out of my mouth.
Yeah.
And it's like Academics revealed today that his label, 6ix9ine's label, also said that they had a plan for 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine was gonna roll out like not like this. He was gonna rebrand. He was gonna apologize. It was gonna be like a apologetic song. He wasn't gonna dye his hair no more. He was gonna do Spanish music.
So he was gonna be Danny.
He was gonna be Danny.
not
He was gonna be
6ix9ine.
himself, basically. You could say like his purest form. You can argue because he's Spanish. He is Mexican, so he was gonna do that. And embrace the fact that he's not black. Like he's a Mexican. Like embrace fully Spanish. That's what they said. But the label, I guess, decided not to do that. They decided to just, I guess, if it's not broke, let's not fix it. So they did the same shit again.
I don't know. I
He
didn't
gets too
listen.
caught up.
I didn't listen to the track, so I don't really know. The
You didn't hear it at all?
No. The only thing I've kept seeing and hearing is just little clips of people reacting in the video because he slide for Vaughn. Like,
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah.
like a split second.
Yeah, half a
And
second.
people were just like going crazy, like, nah, like this, and that. That's all I've seen. I haven't heard the song.
Edwin, did you hear the song? You used to love 6ix9ine.
Right, trying to play me.
Let's not even start with that.
Did he hear
I
it?
didn't really like him to begin with.
Did you hear it though?
The song.
But I heard a bit, and
You heard the
yeah,
song
it's
though.
just like he hasn't grown. At least that's what he's putting out. That he hasn't really grown. He's just speaking on the same thing. He's worried about this person saying this, but this person saying that. He just wants to be involved with beef. I
The
guess.
antics. Yeah.
the antics, and that's what he's been known for, to be a troll. And it's kind of people moved on from that, and it's like, you're gonna keep doing this, bro? At least switch it up. Start talking about something else, you know,
Yeah.
like nobody wants to
Yeah.
hear that at this point.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. But that's cap of the week. You know, let's see if that lives up to, you know, be proven wrong. That would be crazy if he does come
if
back
he
on
starts
top. I don't think he
changing-
will.
Yeah, if he starts like, I don't know if he writes his own songs.
No, he does. He writes his own songs and he co-directs his videos, but I know he edits all his videos.
Yeah. But so like he's got to just change his like subject, like
Content.
yeah, his content, bro. Like
Yeah, and it's like you talk about like he literally talks about
experiment
killing
new
people.
sounds, be an artist. Like that, he's not being an artist. Like that's like I don't know.
Yeah.
He
He's rapping about killing people and all that shit. Like
It's corny.
it's like we know like you already, you know, that's not you. You admitted like he's not really gangster. I'm a civilian. You know, everyone snitches, and it's like there's truth in that. So let's live that truth fully with the music. But I don't know. It's interesting. I think he needs to take a whole different route, but time will tell if he even gives a fuck. He does not give a fuck about nothing, to be honest. It seems like. But cap of the week. Let's see if that lives up
Probably
to.
does, but he's just putting this front up. You know,
He doesn't
like-
voice it if he does.
Yeah,
He's acting like he don't.
yeah.
Rest in peace, DJ K Slay, legendary underground New York DJ, has passed away as of this morning. He passed away from COVID. I think he was fighting heart issues and the COVID. You know, he already had pre-underlying conditions, and he's been battling COVID. I want to say like almost like a couple months now. I've heard about this for a while because people in like podcast world and like on the radio, they were talking about it, sending prayers for K Slay. But he has passed away as of this morning. Shout out to K Slay, underground legendary mixtape DJ, mixed magazine DJ. He had his own magazine of one of the most craziest magazines. Like he always had porn stars on the cover like every week. Like he was so connected to porn stars. It was crazy.
Kanye
Like in the
must
New
have
York
been
scene,
involved.
he was so connected into that world, and like girls always wanted to like be a part of like that DJ K Slay cover, and like, you know, he gave a lot of girls their first shot. I think he gave like Pinky. Remember Pinky? You know Pinky? You remember Pinky? You know Pinky Mar?
Who's Pinky?
Look it up after this. You remember Pinky?
You only
Who's
doing that.
Pinky,
You
man?
only doing that because Deja's here. You know Pinky.
Who the fuck is Pinky?
Look up Pinky after this.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Wait,
But Pinky, you know, I think she got her first cover, a magazine cover with him. You know.
You're gonna look it up right now. He's googling it.
Oh, don't do that.
Like Pinky?
Pinky, maybe naked.
You're like that,
You have to look up, because if you just look up Pinky, you're gonna see people's pinkies.
Pinky Fitness?
No, you
Nah,
gotta put,
I don't know about that. Maybe she changed. Maybe she does fitness now. Maybe that could be the case.
Don't look that up right now, bro. You don't want to know.
Her?
Yeah, that's her.
Mhm.
I was thinking of Pinky like the rat from Brain and Pinky. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pinky and the Brain. But rest in peace, K Slay, man. Very legendary. He was Papoose was signed to him. He discovered Papoose. So it's a very tough time for New York.
Oh, Pinky is.
Yeah, man. But he's a very
She's a
legendary
legend.
rapper.
She's a legend.
Very legendary rapper, very legendary mixtape DJ, very legendary personality on Shade 45. He was a personality on Shade 45, Sirius XM radio station. You know, so shout out to his family, man. Prayers. He passed away, unfortunately. Speaking of New York, we have second and last topic. 50 Cent is coming at Jay-Z. Snoop Dogg did an interview over the weekend. He was on Drink Champs. I watched that shit basically twice because I heard it and I watched the visual.
Oh, I see.
Shout out to is he okay? Is Ocean okay? He's coughing.
He's good.
He's chilling. Okay.
He's good. He's standing up.
Okay. So Jay-Z, according to 50 Cent, is being called out for questioning his presence at the Super Bowl, which he didn't. I think 50 Cent just blowing it out of proportions. But basically what happened was Nori told Snoop Dogg during his interview. He was like, yo, I talked to the big homie, meaning Jay-Z. He talked to Jay-Z. He asked him, like, about the Super Bowl, because Jay-Z, for those who don't know, he's the guy connecting the dots with the NFL when it comes to musical performances and shit. That's his role right now. He's helping the NFL with that. So he decided and helped the idea of Dr. Dre doing the halftime show. But then he asked Jay-Z, Nori, he was like, you know, like, how did that happen? Like, who's going to be performing? Like, how did 50 Cent, blah, blah, blah. And Jay-Z told Nori, the white boy. It was the white boy. The white boy said he's not going to do it
Eminem
without.
said he
Yep.
wasn't going to do it
He's
unless
like,
50
the white
Cent
boys,
was there.
yep, exactly. He said, I'm not going to do it without him. And he was like, yeah, the white boy said he's not going to do it without 50, blah, 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 blah. And then Snoop Dogg was like, yeah, I have no idea. I don't know. If that was the case, yeah. You know, Snoop Dogg was just saying, I was just worried about myself and my own shit. But he was like, fuck it, as he should. That's the guy that put him on because, yeah, that was like, 50 was brought out. He says all the time, like 50 always shows his admiration for Eminem.
100%.
Their friendship is like
100%.
beautiful to see throughout the years. That moment with 50 Cent and him during, I think it was who got to start the Walk of Fame? 50 Cent? Yeah, and Eminem came to talk, right? Yeah, Eminem and Dr. Dre came to talk. I want to say that. Or was it Eminem that got the star?
I don't remember.
Someone got the star. Correct us in the comments. Someone got the star at the Walk of Fame. It might have been Snoop Dogg that got the star on the Walk of Fame. Someone got it recently, but there was like a dope moment of them reuniting. And Snoop Dogg had a beef with Eminem because remember Snoop Dogg, I think was it on Breakfast Club? He was like, I wouldn't put Eminem in like my top 10 rappers or some shit. He was like, yeah, I wouldn't play him, blah, blah, blah. But they got
Snoop
cool.
said that, right?
Yeah, Snoop.
Yeah.
And people were caught off guard because
And
like, yo, you guys
Eminem
came
was
together.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you guys grew up together. Like, you're both like Dr. Dre's children. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on? Like,
is
what the
crazy.
fuck? So it was like kind of like, whoa. But now we have beef be reignited. But Jay-Z hasn't said shit. Jay-Z probably won't say shit unless he raps about it. But 50 Cent does this shit where he trolls people a lot, all the time. So he said, why would I have to say that? Should be the question. Nori, your big homie is running around trying to look like a gay painter. And he put up a photo of Basquiat. Because not Dr. Dre, Jay-Z, he's been growing his hair. They're comparing him to Basquiat, like that's the inspiration. And also Jay-Z dressed up as Basquiat. Michel Basquiat, legendary, passed away artist, for Halloween. He dressed up as him, so he put up a photo of him. And he said again, 50 Cent, why did he say the white boy? Why didn't he say the biggest rap artist in the world? Happy Easter, man. Enjoy the holidays. LOL. So it's like,
Wow. 50's got jokes. Man. He meant that.
If Hope did say it that way though, that's weird.
I guess he probably said it jokingly, but the thing is, like, Nori, man, I love and hate Nori because Nori be on some shit where it's like his presentation of shit be sloppy. And he gets very drunk and high. He lives up to the Drink Champs thing.
He's on that Joe Budden shit.
It be getting messy, and it's like, bro.
He likes that cheese, man.
Bro, he told Snoop Dogg, I didn't like that interview. Like, I liked parts of it, but overall, it was like, he asked Snoop Dogg, like, the same question 10 times. Like, he got so high and drunk that he kept repeating to Snoop Dogg, like, the same line. Like, the whole beginning of the interview was like, you're the most famous rapper of all time. Like, he kept saying that. And it's like, bro, get over that. Like, let's get into this interview. Like, I know you're excited. I would be, too. I fucking shit my pants. But it's like, let's get past that. Let's do our job, right? But then when he brought up that shit, you can argue it's kind of gossipy. Like, why bring that up? Like, he said, like, yeah, I spoke to Jay-Z. And a lot of times during the interviews, he says that. Like, he'll ask Jay-Z questions before certain interviews. That way he could get Jay-Z's perspective on things, I guess. And it kind of gets, he's a middleman. He becomes a messenger for Jay-Z. And, Jay-Z approves of shit. Like, Jay-Z would be like, it's okay to talk about it. Like, it's fine. You can talk about it, So he lets him do that. But this case, it might have caused more messiness than necessary. I don't even think or knew that 50 Cent and Jay-Z had like a beef or anything prior. I don't think so. But hopefully this doesn't cause no fucking bullshit. But 50 Cent does this a lot. He's always Mr. Trolling.
Yeah, he be trolling a lot.
He always comes at, like, he came at a woman recently. Who did they come at? A woman. There was a woman he
He
came
always
at.
comes at women, to be honest.
And people were like, this is too far. Like, you coming at a lady. Like, he was saying, so he called her a bitch, like, going crazy. And, like, it's all promotion because at the end of his captions, what does he always
He's
tag?
coming at that lady, Wendy.
Wendy Williams, yeah, I think it was her.
He
I think,
stays
oh, you be
calling
on your
her.
50. You're G it.
Listen, Wendy Williams is.
She be looking wild. She be looking wild. God bless her, though. God bless Wendy.
Yeah.
But he always, at the end of his captions, leche dure more, his drink. Or he does power on Sunday. Like, he always promotes his shit, right? So it's all promotional tactics.
50's funny.
Because there's never a video of him talking. It's
No,
never a
that's
photo
true.
of him. It's always a meme and fucking words in the captions.
Yep.
Which you don't even know if it's actually him writing it or not.
Imagine. And there's always like
Possibly, too.
emojis. So it's like he's always joking. So, that's the thing with
I
that.
wouldn't mind if 50 Cent talks shit about me. Honestly.
One was like, fuck it.
Then again, I'm not that big, right? But it's still. Again, I do agree with him though. If Hove did say it that way, the white boy, weird.
Yeah, that white boy thing. I didn't even know he said that.
Weird.
I only read the first
Well,
caption.
who knows? Maybe
Weird.
the message was relayed like wrongfully, like you said.
Yeah, because I don't think he's like. Nori shouldn't have fucking said that shit, man.
Yeah.
He's putting Jay-Z in some
Fucking
bullshit.
Nori.
I didn't even know he said that second caption until I read the article because I only read the first one. I don't know he said that white boy shit. Like he said, why'd you call him? It's kind of a good point. Obviously, it's like, why not you don't gotta say that part. But it's like, he said it.
Just
So Nori's just literally saying what he said. Maybe you shouldn't be saying that, Nori. Like, tone it down a bit.
Mind your biz.
Yeah, like,
Causing drama, Nori.
you know what I'm saying? Now we might never get Drink Champs with Nori and Jay-Z. Beyonce, that shit's out the question.
Oh, Beyonce would never. You
Oh,
talking shit
Beyonce,
about her
yeah,
man?
she's-
I don't know.
You don't see her around.
Yeah.
She ducks the media.
But last topics of the week. We could talk about what we want. So we want to do the Patreon question of the week of the emotional stuff about relationship advice, or do you want to do ultimatum? They're both kind of hand in hand.
Yeah,
Which one
whatever.
first?
I guess the question it jumps into.
Okay,
the
so
topic.
Patreon, for those on Patreon, shout out to the Patreon members, patreon.com/cambition, link in the description on YouTube. Join the Patreon if you guys want to submit a question. I asked them if they had any questions, not assuming anyone might have not responded, but a good amount of people responded. And one of the questions right here, shout out to Abdul, he said, a question about relationships that would be dope is, what are some red flags about a toxic relationship? Boom. Now we're podcasting. Edwin.
Whoa, why you start with me?
Everyone has to answer. Doesn't matter what.
Whoa.
We're going in a
What are
row.
some red flags?
Mr. Free Agent.
You're a free agent.
You're a
Some
free
red
agent for a
flags in
reason.
toxic relationship.
You're Isaiah Thomas. You're the free agent.
I don't think I've been in a toxic relationship, to be honest. Maybe towards the end it gets a little weird.
It doesn't have
Maybe
to be
you could
your
call that
experience. It could
toxic.
just be, in your opinion, what's a red flag?
That you've seen. I guess.
One red flag. It doesn't have to be a lot.
Um,
Oh shit, that's a toxic relationship. Maybe someone's relationship, or in a relationship you've been in, or one you avoided. Like, this bitch crazy.
I don't know, just like poor communication, just not really talking about like how you feel about something. I don't think that's toxic though. Just
I mean, that can turn. To
That can turn
something
toxic.
yeah, I guess just like being quiet, just
All right.
not really expressing yourself.
You sound kind of quiet. You're not really expressing yourself there. Red flag.
Yeah, red
Edwin
flag.
has a red flag. Red
I don't
flag.
know,
Red
man.
flag right
Like,
there.
Red flag. If you
Like I told
if
you,
you
I haven't
confront
been
Edwin
in
in
any
a
toxic-
relationship, I don't know. He's not gonna talk to you.
Oh,
red
well,
flag.
okay. I haven't been in any toxic, abusive relationships.
Whoa. We didn't say abusive.
I don't know. That's like the
Whoa.
toxicity. I don't know.
Whoa.
Go. I want to see. I want to hear your pro answers, buddy. Let's go.
No. That's
Let's
the thing.
go.
There's no right or wrong answer.
Yeah.
Okay, then go. Let's go.
What about you,
It's
Mar?
interesting.
With
Yeah, real quick. A
with
red
me-
flag.
Go, a red flag for me would be, regardless of you talking to that person and shit like that, they're never gonna accept the fact that they're wrong, or nor do they want to take your opinion into consideration and be like, damn, you know what? Maybe he was right. Maybe I should tone it down. Maybe I should. You know what I'm saying? It's just they just give their opinion. They're right, and you know what? Fuck you.
What's that word? Compromise. They don't reach a
They don't wanna
compromise.
compromise. That's a
Yeah.
red flag. And it's like they know it. They know the type of person that they are, but they don't want to accept it.
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Oh, I like that red flag.
Yep.
I like that.
What you doing over there? Bacon over there.
It's getting spicy.
Well, in connection to Mar, I would say like, fuck, what was your? I
His
have
red
mom
flag
brain.
is like when they
Oh,
don't.
not believing that you're always right and shit like that. Whatever.
Right.
So in connection to that, I would say like gaslighting too is like connected to that because you can think
Gaslighting.
like, oh well, I'm right, so I'm just gonna fucking put the blame on that person and just fucking gaslight the fuck out of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a very toxic trait, like gaslighting a person.
Yeah, that's a red flag of a toxic relationship. I would say a red flag. There's so many. Like one quick one would
There's
be
so many. Bro.
if you're like with if you're starting, especially if you're starting to date a girl. But in any case scenario, but ideally, because you want to pay attention to red flags and shit early on, because you know, especially if you really are into relationships, as you should be, you should take them serious, not dating, just like a real relationship. It's like if you are with your partner, both male, female, and in my opinion, if they're hiding their phone or like moving their phone around, doing shit like that, right? Because in this day and age, there might be a situation where you might be with someone who is like a hippie. I don't even use my phone. Oh my God, I just talk to humans. Okay, that might be the case, right? But that's 1 out of 10. That's not as rare,
Yeah.
right?
1 out of
Exactly.
100.
Majority of the people, let's be honest, they're on their phone. They meet people on their phone. They talk to people on their phone. And you want to communicate with them first, before the date, or after the first date. Oh, I want to go on a second date? On your phone. Everything's on your phone, right? So if you're with someone and let's say date 1, date 2 doesn't really matter. But I would say like, I don't know, like if like you're with them like a month in and like the phone thing, it seems like they're trying to hide something. I would say that's definitely a red flag in a sense where it's like, what the fuck is going on? You shouldn't necessarily care about going through their phone, especially early on in a relationship or in general. I'm not really for that in general. It depends. I don't know how people feel about
it. It depends on the person. It depends how they
Yeah.
are. I guess their past relationships and shit like that. So,
And it depends how you are, because in my case, like, I don't care. Like, you can, my shit could be unlocked, but some people really take that shit serious. Like, my privacy, my whatever, blah, 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 blah.
That's just
But-
annoying to me.
Yeah.
honestly,
What's so private on your phone? Like, I mean, like,
you're doing shit you shouldn't be.
it's not that
That's
big
what
of a
it is.
deal. Like, if
It's
you're
that
in a
simple,
relationship,
bro.
Yeah.
It's that simple. That's like, let me ask y'all this. For example,
Ooh, Marlon likes, let's go.
let me ask you this. If you're like whatever you with your partner and shit like that, and they put their phone down,
Yeah.
like facing down instead of facing it up,
Red flag.
that's a red flag.
So red, it might be purple.
A little bit of orange in there,
It's a purple flag. Like, that shit's exploding. Like, it's on fire.
right?
And especially every time. I would say I personally have a privacy screen protector, but it's not like for her to like not be able to peek over.
right.
I just got that shit. I think it's dope. I get privacy not from her, but I don't know. It exists, so I bought it, like a privacy screen. Screen. What's it called? Screen. What is it called?
he did it for the aesthetics.
Yeah,
I don't like it because it dims your screen. I don't like that.
that's the only one thing. That's
Yeah.
definitely the one thing. Too.
I tried it. I didn't fucking.
Yeah.
like it.
But yeah, Abdul. Those are our red flags.
Listen, man, we can keep going,
We
bro.
can talk about so
much.
many.
Listen, we're trying to
But
just
those are
like
the most general ones.
Yeah.
we're trying to help you and shit like that. But now we're gonna have other people thinking about double thinking their relationships. So
Yeah. Edwin, do you have another one now that we talked? Maybe like another one came to mind. A red flag. No. Okay. Well, speaking of relationships, and it's still not off the topic. For those who don't know, Netflix has a show, might be the greatest show of all time. Nah.
this motherfucker says this shit every week.
Nah, it's not the
bro.
greatest show
Every
of all
week
time.
about any show that just started.
Nah, it's not the greatest show. It might be one of the worst shows of all time. Definitely the most toxic show of all time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
definitely.
called Ultimatum. Nicholas Shea and his wife. Nicholas Shea, I believe, used to date Jessica Simpson. He was a popular reality TV show guy about relationships and shit, but now they became millionaires creating relationship shows. The most popular one they probably created to date, arguably, is this new one that's the number one thing on Netflix. It's called Ultimatum. Now, Ultimatum, the concept of this, first of all, have you guys both either heard of it or seen it? Ultimatum?
Haven't
No?
heard
You
it,
guys
nor
gotta
seen
watch
it.
You got to watch this shit tonight. I'm telling you. Listen.
It's gonna get you heated.
This is the concept. These, I want to, what's
Is
the
it
number?
both sides or does it just focus on one side?
both sides.
It's every side.
Okay.
Yeah, every
It's a
side.
fucking trapezoid or whatever,
Yeah.
hexagon. What's the show? You guys ever watched Wife Swap? You remember
No.
Wife Swap? No. You guys never watched Wife Swap? You watched it?
He watches all the girl shows. So
You watched Wife Swap? What was it? Give the premise real quick, Edwin, to the people
That
who,
shit sounds like
who forgot about Wife Swap.
Swapping wives, bro. I don't know.
This man,
That's
he's not
what it
podcasting
was.
today. I don't know what's going on. You got to talk on the mic though.
Isn't
Wife
it-
Swap
it's just
is
like-
basically swapping wives.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's like
You gotta live with them. You're living in their conditions.
Exactly.
You
Yep.
do their routine. You go over their routine, right? I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
it was
it's
kind of weird at
basically like
times,
that.
but I think it was dope to watch. Like it was like
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily do it.
I wouldn't do that shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't
weird.
think it got
Well,
to the point where like
I'm not
motherfuckers
open.
were fucking people's wives.
I'm not-
I thought it was gonna get to that point, but it never got to that point.
Regardless of that, I'm not swapping.
It was
my
on
wife,
ABC,
bro.
so then maybe
The
they
fuck?
like you can't do it.
Probably, yeah.
I think there would have been in one episode where they joked like he had a boner, like in bed or something. But I don't think
Oh,
that
yeah,
it never
yeah.
got to that point, right? But this show, Ultimatum, is that heightened to a different level. So they're all young in their 20s, early 20s, right? Allegedly, in my opinion, them niggas is 35. They look old as fuck.
No, he.
Them niggas
he
look 35.
Swears, he swears.
I think they're capping for the fucking whatever, right? But the concept is 6 girls, 6 guys. They're couples. The majority of them, I think 5 of the girls, although there's only one guy, that gave their partner an ultimatum. An ultimatum is, for those who don't know, is like a final a decision, either this or that. And the ultimatum, for the most part, was like all like, you're either gonna marry me or we're not gonna be together, or you're either gonna give me kids or we're not gonna be together, or you're gonna give me kids to get married or we're not gonna be like. They're
Yeah.
reaching like the end of the roads in their relationship, so they want to reach this decision. They already told their partners the ultimatum, but I guess they became a part of the show where it's like, you want to live your ultimatum. We're gonna give you guys the ultimatum, but you're gonna live it out with a different level of like you want to be tested to see if this is your partner or not, and they get to mix relationships. So this is how it works. I think the first week or the first day or something.
So it's the
First
first
week-
week they all like date everyone. So
Yeah,
every person
like speed
dates-
dating.
Yeah. So they find who they like.
Yeah.
And then by the end of that week, they have to choose
Who they like the most.
who they like the most and if they want to live with them for the rest of the 3 weeks that the show plays out.
Because at the whole time they all live together in a building. It's in Austin, Texas, so they all live together, right?
with
but
their
the-
original couple.
With their original couple, they all live together in their own like hotel apartment type of thing. But then they'll go to like it's almost like a competition show without it being a competition. Like there's no prize at the end, but it's like a therapy almost show. But it's dope to be honest if you watch the dynamics. But at first it's like okay, you watch it, it's like okay, nigga, but it gets so crazy because it's like they start dating and then they randomly start falling in love with these strangers.
It's crazy.
And
It's
then they
crazy.
randomly start like hinting at wanting to kiss them.
Or like saying like they imagine like marrying them.
Yeah,
stuff
and then I'm like,
that.
yo, you just met this person. Like,
Yeah.
you've been with this other girl for 2.5 years, and like you're just meeting. What the
And
fuck?
what's even crazier is that these couples who gave like their partner the ultimatum, they've only been together for like 2.5 years, 3 years. I'm so sorry, but when
Yeah.
I met him and I was with him for like 2 years, I mean, yeah, like I wanted to marry him, but like. Did I dead ass want to be with him for the rest of my life? Like, yeah, of course. But then, like, I'm not gonna be like, hey, marry me right now. I'm dipping. Like,
Yeah.
these people are so adamant on that. Like, and I understand, like,
Everyone's
like, of
different
course,
with that.
marriage is more so like it's like a commitment. It's something that's big. But I feel like they've seen it as like more like, because a lot of the girls will be like, I need to walk out here with a ring, blah blah blah, this and that.
Yeah.
And it's just like they're looking at marriage more so as an item rather than like the commitment. Because I feel like 2.5 years of dating somebody, even 3, like, do you really know that person? I don't think you do because people grow all the time. And then, like, when you're married to, you get to know each other on a different
So
level.
how old are these people? Because I feel
Our
like that-
ages.
Our ages.
Yeah.
20,
The
20,
the
20.
oldest was like 27. 28,
Yeah,
something like that.
23. Like our ages. Literally our ages, right?
Oh wow.
Which I didn't know at first, but then when they start putting the ages and shit, I'm like, oh, in my mind, I thought they were like older, like 30s.
Yeah.
but
So that's why I
So
kind of look at it like.
is this like my bad? Go ahead, bro.
So, yeah, I was just saying that like if they were in their later 20s or 30s, maybe at that point of their life they want to kind of like rush into marriage or something, like just to have a family. And I don't know, that's how some people view it. They're like, oh, I'm like in my late, what's going on? I don't have any.
I gotta do
kids.
something.
I
Yeah.
gotta do something. Some people
So
are
so
move
so
like that.
so is it just like a diverse amount of people?
Yes.
Yeah. They have different races, is mixed. The only thing that's not really mixed is the age because they're all really similar ages, but there's no gay people, like it's straight, right?
Mhm.
But they did that for the week, right? They were dating, and then people were like, "Oh, I'm gonna pick him, or I like her." Blah, blah, blah. But then after the first week, 2 of them leave.
I definitely would not want to watch this show, bro. I get so tight.
Bro, me and
'Cause
her
it's
were
like-
yelling.
It,
It
ma-
was
it
so
makes
No, me and her were
tight.
shit
yelling.
like that gets me tight because it's like if you're already thinking this way and this and that, do you really even fuck with your partner? You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
Yes,
me and her
exactly.
were
That's-
yelling.
I don't want to
We
watch
were
this show no more,
screaming. We
bro.
were
I don't want to watch
screaming.
this shit.
And we were
gotta
coming
watch
from
the best.
a perspective of like, we've been together 6 years, and we understand everyone thinks differently, but we've been
Yes.
together 6 years, and we're looking at it like a couple that has been through the ringer, and at the same time, we just don't relate. We don't think about it how our life, how they thought about it, and how they
But
seem to think
honestly,
about it.
like, from a lot of the women's perspective, like I could see like how they got to that point as to like where they're like, oh well, like now I want to get married. Like we've been like, I think one of them they were together for like 5 years, and they were like, oh, so what? Like Shanique and Randall, I believe. I'm not
Oh,
too
they were.
sure.
They might have been. Well, I don't
They
know
might
if
have
better
been-
the longest or something.
One of them has been together, and then she was like, "Oh, what are we doing?" Like at year 5, which I can kind of understand. Like, yeah, but I feel like I kind of got to that point with you, like before we had Ocean. Like, what are we here? Like, I'm not trying to marry you tomorrow, but then we had Ocean, and it's just like a whole new dynamic to the relationship. So I feel
Yeah.
like
It's understandable.
a lot of
I
their
get that.
To some people, it's a sign of like commitment, especially a girl.
I get that.
Yes.
You want that
I
commitment.
get that.
you want more from your partner.
It's like legit, like them telling like I'm just with you type shit. But I don't know, man.
but I
like-
feel like,
like-
to give an ultimatum to your partner.
I
like,
get it. I
that's a
respect
lot.
the marriage and shit like that. But me myself, I don't see it. Like me myself, I would probably want to live with that person for like a good amount of years.
Yes,
Before I actually
agree.
finally want to like be like, okay, this is my person. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because it's like maybe you've been dating for 2 or 3 years, but you've only lived for that person with like 6 months. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
When you live with a person, that's just different.
totally different.
Yeah.
That is totally different.
So the show, it's interesting because there was 2 people in the beginning that literally they just basically quit the show because there's no prize or nothing. It's just almost like therapy. Like they can decide to do whatever the fuck they want. So the 2 couples left.
Marry, leave with the person you came with, or leave alone.
Leave alone. Yeah. Or leave with the new person.
Oh,
like
yeah, leave with
the person that you chose, right? Which is like, what the fuck, right? But at the end of it, we have the first 2 people they left. They were like on some shit like us, like what the fuck, like kind of like let me just propose. They proposed there, right during the show. Like the first guy did it, and it was like okay, this could be authentic. But then the second guy, people were like, is he just copying this guy? Because this guy just, I guess there's no rules, so he could do it. But it's like, is he guy just trying to ride his fucking wave, like steal the shine? Like, is that a real proposal? Like, what the fuck? You just were literally arguing with her. Yeah, he was jealous. It was weird, bro. It was so weird, right? But then fast forward, you see the actual show where now they swap and they live 3 weeks with the other person that they just met. Bro, that's when shit turns up. Motherfuckers start kissing.
Touching each other.
One girl, Shanique, gave Zay a fucking hand job. And she said it was with oil, with cooking oil.
She said that?
She said that shit.
Cooking.
When did she say that?
During the reunion.
You're lying.
At the end. She was joking because they were like, what's something you learned or secret, blah, blah, blah. She was like, without naming it, blah, blah, blah. Cooking oil can be used as a moisturizer, blah, 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 blah. And they were looking at Zay. So she beat the nigga's dick with some cooking oil.
Shit.
Because they probably had nothing there because, like, you know, they weren't prepared.
She wasn't going to give him head to get it
And they were one of the couples that were against it. Like, they were like, their partners kind of fell in love. It was like a random white girl, and then Randall fell in love with that white girl. And I'm like,
my God, it was
I'm like, what is this guy seeing her? Like, not because she's white, but it's because Shanique was so beautiful. I'm like, what is this guy? Is this guy going crazy? He probably just wants some butt because she has like a little butt. So my guy probably want to hit that little butt. And I'm like, he probably thinks like, this is my free moment to cheat. I could cheat and get away with it because a lot of them were seeing it that way. Like, you said we can experience it. You gave me the ultimatum. I can just be myself. But it's like, whoa, bro, you're risking your relationship and you're on camera. Like, the world's seeing this. And they were the last people to like do anything. They didn't kiss. I don't think they ever even kissed, but they did. Well, they did at the after she gave him the hand job. They kissed at the restaurant, but she gave him. They skipped everything and just gave him a hand job. I'm like, whoa, this show got crazier. I'm like, it felt like Jersey Shore. Remember Jersey Shore? They used to have sex and it used to be like the black and white camera.
I said the same. I was like, they're really gonna record this right now?
Kissing is more of a you know, more what can I say?
PG-13.
No. Kissing is more valuable than
I know, right?
Than giving a hand job.
I know. That's how they. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I guess you know they skipped that.
I'm not gonna kiss him, but you can fuck me. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. What?
Hey, she's trying to be like, at least he didn't kiss me.
Oh
right,
my God.
Right. I didn't kiss.
Bro, the show is
but
so
you
crazy.
fucking kissed her.
Bro, the show's so crazy.
God.
We were yelling so much, and
I don't
want to.
I don't want to watch this shit.
Bro, there's so many instances of like, what the. And then again, after the 3 weeks, they moved back together with their original spouse in the same building again
And they're
for 3 weeks.
Yep.
And they work it out and kind of recap what happened.
I'd feel gross.
And at the end, they decide, okay, what's gonna happen here? You know, but for the most part, everyone kind of went back to their original partner. No, think about it. No one really swapped. No.
Besides Ray, her dumbass. And,
Ray
and Jake.
Ray and Jake.
But then they didn't even be
You got to see Jake, bro. Look up right there in front of you. That way, we don't got to see it. You guys got to see it. Look up Jake Ultimatum haircut. Oh, my God.
No, with braids. You talking
Haircut.
about braids?
Yeah, it was the same shit. It'll pop up.
It's not a haircut, baby.
I know, you know, what people call it haircut. Like, it's a haircut. But
Hairstyle.
I've never seen this rendition of braids in my life. This is the worst shit I've seen in my
life. He
life.
says glued on braids.
Bro, it looks glued on. Like, this is not real. Like, you know.
Or put Jake from Ultimatum at reunion or some shit.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ, bro. Nigga, that shit was so bad at the reunion. So he switched up his whole look for the reunion. Bro, that shit was so hilarious. #1 show on Netflix. It's breaking records.
That's a wig.
It might be. I don't know. Not a wig, babe. Not a wig.
No, I was just kidding.
Maybe like a fucking, what's it called? Hair plate. What's it called? Lace front?
Yeah, that's a wig.
Oh, I guess. I forgot. I thought wigs you just throw on. I forgot you
Well,
glue
lace
the
front,
wig.
you could wear a lace front and then leave your hair bun.
Wow, that is bad.
That's bad.
That is bad.
Yeah, and then like his hairline from his, it's like that big.
God bless the braider if they actually managed to do that, because there's barely any hair there to do anything.
Oh my God, it's bad. It's bad. And he's single now. Probably because of that reason. Like, they don't know what the fuck he's doing with his hair. He's single. Even the girl, because they were the ones that basically swapped. They were the only ones that basically technically swapped Well, not swap. He just left his girl, his main girl. He left her for the new girl he met, and during the show.
Basically, yep.
But then they don't fuck with each other more. The new girl's lesbian.
Yep.
Yeah, or she's bi. She said, but she's the first time she said she was with a
But
girl.
she said she doesn't feel comfortable like saying that she's bisexual, so she might be lesbian.
Yeah.
That's
But man,
crazy.
I'm Team Ray. For those Ultimatum fans, comment down below. I'm
You're-
Team Ray. I feel bad for him. Why not?
Zay, do you mean?
Oh, Zay, my bad. Yeah, I'm Team Zay. I'm not Team Ray. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. No, I'm not Team Ray.
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
Team
bad.
Zay.
I'm
I feel
Team
like that
Zay.
nigga needed a hug, bro. The
Team
guy that
Zay
got the
and
guy
Team
the guy that got
April.
jerked off needed a hug.
Yep.
Out of all people, he needed
Why
a hug.
he ended up alone?
Yeah, it was horrible.
He ended up alone, bro. I
'Cause
feel
he was
bad.
Like, he was like trying to really make it work with her.
Bro, he was so. Nigga, you guys gotta watch that shit. He got sad.
He was
Bro,
crying.
It was crazy.
That bitch didn't give a fuck.
And then he didn't tell the girl. Nigga, listen to this. He didn't tell his original girl he was with that he got the hand job from the girl
At
until the reunion. So this shit was filmed like they were like it was almost like a year removed from the filming, and they were already arguing whatever, not
And she was
together.
like, you didn't tell me that.
And then she fucking spazzed at him because she's like, you didn't tell me you had a hand job.
You,
Blah,
di-
blah, blah,
you
blah.
didn't give a fuck when he was trying to fix shit with you.
Yo,
So
that
Yeah.
suck a dick, bitch.
And now you're lesbian. So why you tripping?
Suck a pussy, bitch.
Suck a clip, bitch. Lick a clip, bitch. Nah, but that shit, man, I felt like that nigga needed a hug after that, especially because I'm like, damn. But he is dumb for not telling her. But
Go
I'm like,
give-
bro,
go give
tell
that
her.
nigga
And I
another
told her
hand job.
watching the
Told
show, I'm like, watch this be an issue because they showed it black and white, but they never really addressed it during the show. And when they met up during the other episodes and shit, like with the other castmates, they never really talked about it. Like, oh, he gave me a hand job. Because they were talking about everything else. Everyone else, like, oh, I kissed him, or blah, blah, blah. I held his hand. But they never were like, oh, I jerked him off in bed in the middle of the night. I'm like, bro, that's the most obvious shit. Like, talk about that. But that shit was like, so like, fuck, man. That shit, fuck. I feel like I was him and I'm not even him. Like, that shit broke my heart. Or not him, but Ray and shit. I felt like I was like, fuck. You know she was a bitch because I'm trying to think of her name. You know she was a bitch. Is like, fuck. Like, that's some fucked up shit to do.
Yeah,
Like,
she was very standoffish.
even though she
towards
gave him the
him.
ultimatum, so it's like you brought him to this show, but it's like I don't know. It's also the first season, so people don't know what to expect. This is like an
Yeah.
experiment, so we'll see. I think this show's big. I think it's gonna blow up more. I think we're gonna get like season 2 and shit. They might do that shit different. Not even states, countries. Like a Spanish version would be so crazy.
I feel
Yeah,
bad.
like a Dominican.
Oh my
feel
God,
bad for the
Dominican
people-
ultimatum?
I feel, oh my God,
Bro.
I feel bad for the people who are in relationships where their partner is that easily influenced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
God bless you, bro. You might be on the next show.
There was a couple horn dogs.
yeah,
Right away, they were like, okay, I can do my thing, I guess. Like, as if they were itching.
Mm.
And I'm like, wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. There's cameras. Like, and a lot of them, not a lot of them, all of them during the reunion, they were like, they realized like how crazy they looked on camera looking back at the episodes. And it was like,
Shit.
duh. But it's like, I
Yeah.
get it. If they were never on camera before, you can see that where it's like, a lot of the cameras are kind of hidden. So it's like all natural interactions. It's not really like scripted. Because if it was scripted, bro, they got to win
But
Oscars.
still,
it was
though,
so good.
Like if you know you're in that, you know you're gonna get recorded.
I know.
Exactly. But they didn't give a
Just
fuck.
act accordingly.
Bro, they didn't give a fuck. A couple of them went out and like weren't even doing like shit with the people that they were supposed to.
They just did
They
their
went
own
out to
shit.
like a
Random
club.
people.
And they were like, I guess it's my time off. So they went to the club and like texting girls. And it's like, damn.
What the
Kissing
fuck?
other girls.
Kissing
and
other
shit.
girls. I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
damn. These
What
niggas
the-
is going too hard. Like, fuck. That's not a part of the show.
Oh, damn
my
shame.
You know, but nigga, that shit, man. It was a talk all online. Like, Twitter was going crazy. Like, the brand. Shout out to the Ultimatum for entertaining us for this past week.
Seriously, we like binge watched that in like a few days.
Because I'm not too much of a fan of like the newer like relationship shows. I don't know if you guys heard of The Circle. It's like a big one. The Circle. It's like one where you talk to like
A circle, like a circle on a screen.
yeah. So it's almost like a catfish.
Wait,
like
what the fuck?
yeah, it's like a social media dating
ki-
game
I feel like it's kind of like
show.
dating game / Big Brother type of vibe because they tell you kind of like what to do, like
You gotta interact with someone, almost like texting them,
yeah.
but through like a tablet through another room separately.
Yeah.
But you're all in the same building. And at
Oh,
the
I
end,
saw that
at the
one.
end, you meet each other.
Was it?
Yep.
Was it
The Circle.
in this show? Didn't some guy get married? And it, like
I think
see
so.
each other.
I think in the newer
They don't
season,
see each
there's
other,
something
right?
happened,
I
right?
never seen
Yeah, the newer season, something happened. It was something big. But yeah, they don't see each other.
Yeah,
And a
yeah.
lot of the
was
cases
it.
is
Yeah,
like
he-
catfishing because they get away with it. You know, the producers of the show, they want that too. They want people to kind of be like, yo, you can fake it. You can either say it's you or you can be like, I'm going to pretend like I'm a guy just to win the show at the end.
I definitely feel like Ultimatum is way better than The Circle.
It's better. It's almost like, you guys know the game, Imposter? What's a game? Is it called Among Us? Among Us.
I know that.
You got to
game.
find the imposter. It's
Okay.
basically that, but
Yeah.
real world, real life shit.
Mm.
Like find the catfish or find the real person. It's like, it's interesting, but Ultimatum was, that shit blew everything out the water. It was too good.
Mm.
So yeah, shout out to Nick Lachey. You guys are killing it. If you guys need contestants, let's join the next season. Cause I'm gonna be in my fucking corner like this. Yeah, you're not better than my girl.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in the whole
right.
corner. I swear to God.
We're not. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm good off that shit.
if you get
Listen,
if you get Drea Michelle in there
hey, I'll be in that bitch.
or Rihanna,
Dre and Michelle, yeah, and guess what? She ain't gonna do shit for you, but fucking leave Ocean at fucking home like how she did work.
Oh
kids.
damn!
all right. Huh,
Listen,
I'm
man.
sorry. I apologize.
If you do that shit,
If Drea Michelle's there, Marlon wants in,
I want in.
You
and
can have
I'm gonna
her.
be in there too.
You can have her.
Huh? Drea Michelle? You don't know who Drea
Oh.
Michelle is?
Listen,
Actress.
you gotta watch some Pinky
Kinda.
videos, and you gotta watch some Drea videos after this. You guys
Wait,
gotta.
stop it.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
What's wrong with you?
Drea Michelle, man. That's
I don't
toxic.
care if you're joking.
It's a
Who's
toxic
Dre
week.
Miss-
This is
she
toxic
an
right
artist?
here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Pretending that you're toxic when you're not.
I apologize, babe.
The
I'm
hell?
not toxic. That's not me.
Yeah.
That's not
You
me.
be faking.
Anyways,
like,
what
for
I
the
was
two.
gonna say, if y'all were to go to
Let's
the
end the
show,
pod.
you're gonna have to come out of there married, my nigga.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, that's true.
make me pregnant again.
You're gonna get that ultimatum.
Yep.
That's
Yo,
true.
big
Marry
like,
me, get me
I think
pregnant.
there's a time a
Or
nigga got
die.
his hands crossed, hands folded.
At first, I thought it was like a prize at the like a cash. There's no cash prize, so I might not do it. I might not do it.
You might get a free hand job.
Yo, I want to see, not for nothing, a gay
No,
version.
they have to.
I
They,
want to see a gay version.
they have to get paid to be on the show. So
What do you
they,
mean?
they're getting
Yeah.
paid.
That's what you. I don't know. No, because you know what it is, bro. They get paid to live there, but that's it. But they live their lives. Like
Oh, they go to work.
they
and
go to
everything,
work. Like
yeah.
one girl was a
for
nurse.
real?
She went to work. They just come back and live there, but they can leave. They can be on the tablet. It's not like Jersey Shore and shit where like they take phones away.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can live your life, but you have to come back. This is your new home.
Oh,
But
wow.
they just film casual. They like fast forward like a week. They'll fast forward it. They don't need your day to day. You know, they just need recaps. So it's real and it's like it's doable. And I think a lot of people are gonna try to do it because it's like therapeutic. You can see it as like a therapy session type of thing, or like a social experiment for your relationship. You know, that's how I kind of get what I say. But
Yeah, but
It's
I'm
interesting.
good. I don't want to learn that way.
I'm good off of
yeah,
that
I
too,
wouldn't.
bro.
I genuinely,
Hell
I wouldn't do it. No, you know, I was
I'll
joking.
read some books
Hell
and shit and
no.
listen to
I'll get up in there.
podcasts.
I'll be in there.
Okay, but no, you can't just be up in there. You gotta get a relationship and you
Yeah.
gotta reach an ultimatum.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Not me and you, bro.
Oh my god.
Romance.
This guy.
You know, buy me dinner first. I might jerk you off.
Babe.
What?
I'm just kidding. Just
What?
Thank God.
can't fucking joke around in here.
What?
No, you can't. Not with your son in the
You're
next
better off
room.
not knowing what he said.
You don't want to know.
I'm just joking, bro.
You don't want to know.
I'm just joking.
Kid, yeah,
Man rolled
I
up.
gotta spice it up a bit.
I
We're
know.
podcasting or what? We gotta spice it up in this
Man's
bitch.
rolled up his shorts. You see how high them shits are?
He wants you, Edwin.
I got good thighs. This is dad thighs.
Y'all are
I got the
Oh
dad
my
thigh, the daddy
God.
thighs, or zaddy, like she calls me. You know.
I don't
Whoa.
call you that.
Hey, just
my
joke
God.
around. Just lie for a fuck. Let's fucking damn. You can't lie one day.
I told my family to watch this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, damn. God bless.
shit.
Damn. Now you remind me. You remind me at the end of the episode. At the end of the episode,
Grandma gonna fuck you.
because I'm not censoring none of this. I'm sorry. God bless. But yeah, but yeah, there we have it. That's it. Episode 27. Any last words? Promote your stuff. Deja's saying
Deja saying
Beauty?
Instagram.
the beauty is to promote everything.
Beauty
by
page,
Sang.
Beauty by Sang. Beauty by D Sang on Instagram.
There we go.
That's
How do you
all.
spell it though? Nah, they got it. They got it. I put it right
They
there.
got it. They
It's
got
in the
it.
description as well.
see that
Marloon
ting.
got the Club Ambition Gaming channel. Go follow that channel. Subscribe to that channel right
it's,
now,
it's
motherfuckers.
not a gaming channel. Club Ambition Garage.
Oh yes, my bad. You changed the G.
Garage.
He changed the G. So that
Still-
means he needs to
still-
change the logo
Still waiting for
and
the
the banner.
editor. Still waiting for the editor, but hey, listen.
I've been doing
Ocean.
Okay.
Ocean.
Ocean.
wants to say
Unleash
bye.
Ocean.
Papa.
Oh yes, get him in here. Yes. He's gonna end the episode for those who are listening.
Papa.
Watch on YouTube, and you're gonna witness a beautiful angel, aka my son. Live and in effect. I feel like now he's about to talk. Watch him like spit a whole verse.
He was wilding out
Yeah, he's
there.
gonna spit a whole verse.
Papa.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
What you got to say to end the podcast?
Ocean After Hours.
Ow! Woo, woo. I'm acting like he's a monkey. Papa, nothing to say?
Papa.
You're saying that.
Right there. Say something.
Dada.
Dada?
One time, and we end it. One more time to end it. There we go. Hey,
And
thank
that ends
you.
it, Papa.
Cap 27. Tell him come back next week, Papa.
Fam cap.
Fam
'Cause
cap.
We had the whole fam in here.
Oh, he's still going. Bonus footage. Okay, don't eat the microphone. All right, we gotta end this shit. Goodbye, everybody. Oh no, Papa. I didn't clean that one. I cleaned the other one, not that one.
Edwin's retainers is on that.
They gon' love me for my ambition.